Hello. Okay, I think we're live. Hello. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Hello and
Hi.
welcome. Welcome.
Hi.
How's it going,
Hi.
folks? I hope it's going well.
Oh no.
We've got
Existence.
a wild dust here.
I've gotten a wild existing dust.
A wild dust indeed. And I, for one, I'm gonna be drawing things. I'm also taking like requests and suggestions today. So if you've got an idea for something, I will refuse some of them because I'm just not good enough. But
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm not drawing Sonic. That is an immediate no. I'm not even gonna give that the time of day.
At least Silver the Hedgehog.
No.
Which I still don't get why you like, other than
They're-
maybe the reference.
They're like the same like looking person. Also, wait, is Dust a little bit too loud? Hold on.
Or the
Okay.
artificial intelligence Sage.
That's true. I do like
That's
Sage.
a humanoid. That's a humanoid who is AI and robotic.
Also true, actually. I'm kind of down to
She
draw
is very
Sage.
cool. Do you want to try drawing Sage?
I'm gonna
She
try
has
drawing
she has
Sage.
a pretty cool design too.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, no, you've got me. I have this
Wow,
sketch of Zelda
Lin
here that
drawing
I was
a
gonna
Sonic
work on.
character.
I was gonna work on this, but I'm not really honestly feeling it today anyway. So here we're gonna
Hell
switch.
yeah. Sage.
We're gonna switch. We're gonna draw Sonic today, apparently.
The Sonic has invaded Lin. Finally, all she needed was a human robot character.
A humanoid artificial intelligence robot character is exactly what I like.
Well, a lot of angst and sacrifices herself at the end of the story.
Which is so cool. Yeah. I don't know anything about Sage, actually. I know absolutely nothing. All I know is what I saw at the end of your stream, Dust, and what I saw at the end of Aaron's, I think. I watched both of your endings.
Well, it's just like she was basically created to aid Dr. Eggman in stimulating results of his endeavors. So she sees all possibilities and knows the things that you need to do to get to those possibilities. And at the end, she's like, "You have to work together with Sonic. That's the only way you will get out of this situation alive." And Eggman's like, not again."
It just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. Okay, I'm looking for Sage.
Keeps happening. Dr. Eggman is never like the true villain.
That's weird, actually. I'm kind of not used to that. Will Lin draw Amalia now? Oh, that's another good suggestion. I'm taking suggestions today, but I'm gonna try not to spend too much time on them, but I'm very bad at that.
You should take like 4 different suggestions and match them all together into one artwork.
Frick. Do you know if equipping the Ring of the Corn Lord on Elaine influences getting characters or not? I think you don't need to have it. Because I think I didn't have it on him last time, and I got Magellan. So I feel like it's not a required equip.
What's the Storm King?
Storm King?
I don't know who the Storm King is. Is that somebody in Dark Souls?
Storm King's Thunder.
Storm King's Thunder.
Yeah, exactly.
In the D&D module.
Okay.
Also, Lin, did you know that according to all known laws of aviation,
God damn it.
there's no way the bee should be able to fly? Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Also, speaking of flying things, I got some very exciting news today.
Oh shit, hold on. Yeah?
Oh, it's a boss from Demon Souls. Okay, got it. I haven't played Demon Souls, nor do I know very much about it, so I don't know what that is.
I see.
But I got some very exciting news today. So Lin knows that I used to compete in an airplane competition back in college.
Oh, yeah, good times.
Yeah, I got the chance to be a judge in that competition.
Whoa!
And it's coming around, and it's always around my Earth Day. But this time it's straight up on my Earth Day, so that's gonna be my Earth Day gift to myself. Is I'm gonna use my company funds, go look at planes, have a good time, make students cry, and
wait, hold on.
Good food.
One of those things was not like the others.
I mean, students cry there. Their hopes and dreams are crashing into the ground.
Very fair, very fair. Also, does Sage not have ears?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think she does not have ears.
Ears that show.
It's a little sketch.
Hey, you don't need ears to register auditory signals. Maybe her eyeballs are her ears.
Yeah, honestly, as a former Clockwork automaton, I'm not judging. Definitely not judging, but I will say it makes it harder because I like to judge things by the ears here.
I also compulsively have to draw ears. Like
Yeah,
if I'm
it's hard,
drawing
isn't it?
a human face or a human head, I always draw the ears at least somewhat visible, because without it, it feels kind of weird. I don't know.
I know,
Even if the
right?
hair should be covering it, I always like tuck it behind the
It's
ears.
just a little strange, like just a tiny bit strange, in a way that makes you go, huh, something's missing.
Oh yeah, like it makes it makes one facial feature go away, which is like one less thing to identify a thing by.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ears are overrated, says the freaking bunny. I didn't say ears are overrated. I said I actually said the opposite. I
Yeah.
compulsively draw ears. Like I have to
Yeah.
draw ears.
Ears are
Always
great.
drawing freaking ears.
Ears are nice and I want more of them.
And they like frame the face so well. Like you know you draw the ear and then you know where the jawline starts and you know where the hairline starts. Like that's the intersection right there. It's an important feature. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go judge planes, and that's very exciting to me.
That sounds
And I
awesome.
hope nothing falls through.
I hope you have a bunch of fun there.
I will have a bunch of fun there, and I'm sure I will see somebody cry.
Does someone cry every time or something?
Well, I cried last time, so.
Oh, okay, valid.
Like, imagine you've been working on something for 8 months and then it literally shatters on the ground. Like, you know.
Yeah, true. Very fair.
When you take off is the best feeling in the world, and when you crash is the worst feeling in the world. But you know, it's all part of the experience. I have very fond college memories of that.
Also very fair. Amalia is the two best things a woman can be: big and strong and big. Yeah, Dust, for context.
Those are 4 things.
Honestly, for context, we just recently, as in, I don't even know anything about this character. We just saw them at the end of last stream.
Okay.
This girl is like twice the size of the other female cast, like just like
Oh, wow.
height-wise. Like she is
Okay.
giant. Like I saw this girl and I'm like, I think she could step on me and not have a problem with it. Like what? And I kind of like it. I'm just saying, kind of
Wow.
awesome. Love it.
We need more giant characters. I agree.
Yeah, she's just massive. I want to see what weapon does she wield. I have no freaking idea. Is she good in battle? I also don't know. I'm
She
looking
should
forward
wield,
to it.
like a lance that is twice her height.
Oh damn.
It's just a fucking like hole, like a lamp post.
Like a whole. I could see that actually. I could definitely see that.
Guys, is the sound okay? Because I adjusted it a little bit last time, but I don't know how the sound balance is with Lin on the line. It's
Sound
just
balance.
Hornet, yeah.
Could always use more Lin.
Why it's tarnished? I don't know what that means, but I did it. Okay, it seems fine, good. So today I am drawing,
Lin
probably
demanded.
Manus?
Lin demanded Amalia step on her. Okay, to be honest, at first it was simply an observation. At first it was simply a note, hey, she could step on me. And then I was like, you know what? I have to
That's how
admit,
it
I like
always
small
goes.
and violent people too. Yeah, that's true. There's only two flavors of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree with that.
The small violent. What's your favorite, Dust? Is it small and violent or big and strong?
Well, I am small and violent.
This is true.
So...
This is very fair.
I don't. Okay, no, I am average size and violent. God damn it. But I don't know. Depends on the character, I guess. I think, Lin, are you cutting out? Because you have periods of extended silence.
Who, me?
Oh, never mind. Maybe you're just not talking.
I might just not be talking.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool, great.
Apparently, Sonic went to fight the alien tentacles in an alternate universe where just one touch from Zorda flung Sonic into. Also, my headphone got stuck. What the frick? I'm trying to free it. Okay, wait. This is not working. It's fine.
What is this Sonic lore?
I'm so confused. Flung Sonic to the opposite end of the universe. There was a whole comic detailing Sonic taking 2 years to swim back through the cosmos. The more I learn about Sonic,
I don't know this part of the comic.
the more I learn about Sonic, the less surprised I am. Like, I will believe anything anyone tells me about
there
Sonic
you
now.
go. Yeah.
It's
Like,
kind of a
if
problem,
something
honestly.
sounds unbelievable, then it probably isn't. It probably actually happened in some of the Archie comics.
Yeah, like at this point, anyone anything says anything about Sonic, I'll be like, oh, okay, sure, sounds good.
Yeah, like Sonic had a human girlfriend, or
See, I didn't believe that, and then apparently it's
Sonic
true.
procreated with a squirrel.
Wait,
That's
what's
the
going
other
on?
thing.
Like, what is
Yeah,
even
Princess
there?
Sally Acorn.
What
Or
is even
Cream
there
Sally
left to
Acorn.
reveal about Sonic? There's all Sonic reveals have already been done.
Sonic died and came back to life with a magical kiss from a princess.
Okay, see that I can kind of believe.
And that was also the human.
Oh, damn it! Frick, it's always the human.
Okay, so alright, what are we drawing today? So I want to draw Manus. This is by the way my last drawing that I am pretty proud of. It is Nito.
Ooh.
But I want to draw Manus today, but I liked what I did last time with this Nito drawing, which is having somebody suggest a random color palette. So please,
Oh, yeah.
suggest me a random ass color palette, and I will draw Manus with that palette.
Please
This
give
is
Dust something
Nito-
better. I gave a
this is
really
Nito
shitty one.
in blue, red, and pink. Did you say?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, it turned out good. I love
Yeah,
this
you
drawing.
think? I don't know about that.
Aaron wants orange and green. Okay.
Okay.
We can work with that.
Orange and green. Was just dropping in to ask the cornering question and join in with Dusk sharing Sonic lore. Yeah, apparently I've been looped into the Sonic lore at this time. I feel bad. I am a disgrace to my fandom. I should now give up on everything and become a Sonic player.
Okay, Manus in orange, green, and white. That is gonna be very challenging, but I can try. I mean, I drew Nito in blue, pink, and red, so why not?
Gotta go fast.
Okay.
I freaking... That's me with drawing, literally. I'm so slow at drawing that it sucks. I'm trying to get faster, which is why I'm trying not to spend time on these things. But see, okay, this is... Now you guys get a glimpse into what goes on behind the scenes of when I just start these streams with a sketch. Like, it takes me ages and ages to get anything looking decent. But it's okay.
Guys, I want to draw, but my bird is hogging my pen. I am scratching him with the tip of my pen, and he really likes it.
Your bird is an actual stage hazard, and I love it. Also, is the music a little bit low? Hold on, let me put it up a little.
The music is never low. Actually, no. The music is always low. There you go.
I think it's just because it's... Yeah, fair. I think it's just because it's playing Tears of the Kingdom music, which is quiet by default. Oh, no, it's an ad. Shout through the ad. Okay, I've muted it. We're good. We're good, we muted it. It can't intrude upon us now. Okay, it's back.
God.
Okay, there.
Okay.
Now can people hear things?
Manus. In orange, green, and white.
There we go. This is a little better.
I need a reference first.
Lin can draw pretty fast, but she also has to deal with us yakking in her ears, so... I will admit that it's faster to draw when I'm not also reading something else, but I don't think that significantly affects my speed. I think I'm just not good at drawing enough yet. I'm decent, but it takes me a while, which is inconvenient when one is trying to draw many things. So I'm trying to get faster. You'll see me kind of just trying to do some quick layers, and then I'll go back and make these look better later, maybe? That could be a better way of doing this. Hopefully. Twitch chat, debuff to drawing speed. Shit, you're right. It's okay, it's a buff to my enjoyment, so you know, that helps. I'll trade one stat for another in this very specific circumstance, that's fine. I'm even more surprised that she doesn't have ears, though. I feel like if Eggman was creating a human being type person, why would he not code in some ears? You know, just...
Does Eggman have ears?
That's a good question. Oh no!
Does Dr. Eggman have ears?
Does Dr. Eggman have ears? I wouldn't know, I'm not...
Guys, does Dr. Eggman have ears? He is so egg-shaped that now I'm doubting if he has ears.
Oh no.
Oh no. Did he pass on his genetic traits to his daughter?
The earlessness? You're freaking kidding me.
Earlessness?
Oh no, I don't want to know. Someone look this up and tell me. Someone in chat, I'm sure someone in chat is a Sonic fan more than I am, because I am not a Sonic fan. I don't know anything about Sonic.
I mean, we've learned canonically that Eggman is capable of, like, editing Sage, so...
There you
like,
go.
He gave her shoes, so he can give her ears.
Oh true, yeah, the little shoe scene, that's right.
Yeah.
I heard about this.
Well, it wasn't a scene in the game, it was like...
It's like a post-credit scene, right?
No,
Oh, no?
it was an artwork released by Sonic News Network or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is, they do like really cool art every week to serve as their website banner, and I think that's all supposed to be like canon and by the official team, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Manus is this giant demonic being, similar in color scheme to Nito, I would say. That general dark blue, purple color scheme with red eyes. So I will try to shift that to the best of my ability to our
green and orange
color palette here.
That's gonna be fun.
Green is difficult to work with. Did you know? Because our eyes are not as good at perceiving green.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder why. There's a lot of green in nature. That seems like something you would want to be able to perceive.
I think that is actually part of the reason.
Oh, because
I don't
like
know exactly what the science is behind it.
No, that makes sense. Like maybe evolutionarily, you're not paying attention to green because that's normal.
Yeah,
you want to see, maybe if there's something else that's like bad.
Yeah, like other colors, we need more detail on, or we recognize more subtle shades and hues. Because it's not normal, and it's something to pay attention to.
Right.
Maybe. Okay, it's really hard to see the anatomy of Manus. He has that long, stretchy arm. I see that he's actually quite asymmetrical, which is pretty cool. Bird.
Attack of the bird. Lin not using the speed buffs in her inventory. Yeah, pretty much. I wish I had speed buffs for drawing in my inventory and I could just, I don't know. Wait, actually, hold on. When the Fire Emblem characters use a speed wing, what do they do with it? Like, are they wearing it? Like, what's going on? They just clip it behind their ear? They eat it?
Eat it.
You can't just eat a wing. That's not how this works.
Eat.
It's like a feather. It looks like a feather.
Eat.
You just eat the whole... Okay, alright. Multiple people say eat it. Okay. Speed buffs equals prescription drugs for ADHD. Wait. Oh no, you're right. Oh, so that's what I'm missing. Okay. No, I'm kidding. I wish. I wish there was something so simple that could make you, like, draw faster, but alas, there doesn't seem any such thing. Instead, it is the simple but hard truth of practicing a bunch, I guess. You eat the feather, and the uncomfortable tickling feeling makes you go fast. You know what? I'd believe that. Like, if something was tickling me from the inside, I'd probably be a little pissed, too. Cannot unsee the cinnamon bun on her head. Yeah! Sage is great because cinnamon bun.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cinnamon bun. It is. And then this part is, like, red, though. It's a cinnamon bud, but it's got, like, the blood of her enemies just enfolded in the in the freaking side of it. Oh, is the back of her hair, like, red? Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
The inside.
Yeah, like the inside. Oh.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of chill. I like that. Something about this doesn't look quite right. Maybe it's because she looks a little too old. Let me give her more, like, cheeks.
Oh damn, you faced Manus, I'm missing a lot. Well, you didn't miss a lot, it was just, exploration. Actually, okay, I did a decent job of traversing the next area, right after beating Artorias.
Wait, what's Manus?
I got through it in my first try. Manus is the source of what I'm assuming is the big bad of the DLC.
Oh, okay. So you're, like, really close to being
this,
done.
Like, dark force.
Huh.
But people are telling me this is not like, I've still got bosses in the DLC, so...
Ah, okay.
We'll see. It might be, like, optional stuff, or... We'll see.
Fair, yeah. The stream always makes you wish you could draw. You can always draw! In fact, that is highly encouraged. Not that it's required at all, but if you feel like drawing while the stream is going on, go for it. And if you feel like playing Unicorn Overlord, I won't stop you, because... Because I also kind of want to play Unicorn Overlord, but I want to draw more.
I dragged you here.
Nah, I want to draw more. That's why I'm here. But yeah, looking forward to the Unicorn Overlords. Looking forward to.
Also, Aaron has confirmed that Dr. Eggman does have ears.
Dr. Eggman has ears. All right, okay. You heard it here first.
So Sage should have those alleles.
Wait. I mean, it's not like she's genetically descended from him, unless he cloned himself.
I mean, she obviously very much looks like him.
Really?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
What do you think Dr. Eggman looks like?
I don't know.
His name is literally Eggman.
I'm not a Sonic fan. I've seen Dr.
like
Eggman
an
like
egg.
once. Oh. Well, I mean, Sage has white hair and a general white color scheme that could be egg-like.
Does Dr. Eggman have white hair and a general white? Oh, she's white
It's
like an egg?
It's an egg, yeah. Look, I don't know what Dr. Eggman
is
looks
a
like.
Japanese egg, so she must be brown.
Look, I've seen one, maybe two Dr. Eggmans in my life, okay? I don't know. I think he wears red, and that's about all I remember.
He does wear red, yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, I got one detail down. Look at me. Look at me learning.
I'm gonna do my best to not desaturate this too much, actually.
Drawing takes effort, and effort takes effort, so no can do. That's so freaking relatable. So the problem for me is that I wanted to see... I want to write a specific comic. And the problem is, in order to... Or, like, draw a comic, whatever. And the problem is, in order to draw a comic, one must be fast at drawing. And this is not something I currently am, so...
Same.
So I am trying to get fast. As fast as I can. Trying to
Alright, let's
build my
sketch.
speed.
Let's sketch.
Also, legs suck. Dr. Eggman is a human. Of course he has ears. Look, I'm not gonna put anything past anyone in the entire Sonic franchise. Like, you can't...
Wait, hold on.
You can't
Is
know
Dr.
for sure.
Eggman human? He's not, right?
Oh, he's not human? What?
Wait, is Dr. Eggman human?
You mean to tell me there are humans in Sonic, but Dr. Eggman is not one of them? Also, does
Hold on.
Sage have shoes? Wait,
I need to.
she has those Eggman shoes, right?
Fuck.
What
What
are
species is Dr. Eggman?
Is this a shoe? Okay, I'm gonna assume this is the shoe she wears.
Oh my god, you go to the Dr. Eggman wiki page and it says portrayed by Jim Carrey. That's
Oh.
that's new.
Wait, yeah, I mean, he was, right?
I mean, yeah, but okay, that portrayal, like Dr. Eggman in the movie was not Dr. Eggman in,
really?
in the games. Like it was not a faithful representation, but also it was amazing.
Ah.
I love Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman.
Valid. I mean, I enjoyed it to some degree, as much as
Watch
one
that
can
movie?
enjoy a Sonic movie. Yeah, I watched the Sonic movie
Why did you watch the movie?
on like an airplane somewhere.
Oh, that makes
Yeah, I mean, it was there, it was free. I went for it. What kind of doctor is Dr. Eggman? That is a really good question. Does Dr. Eggman...
he is human. Never mind.
Oh, he's human. Okay, all right. Does Dr. Eggman have a PhD, or is he like a medical doctor?
I assume he's the PhD kind of doctor because he's not a medical doctor.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But I don't know what kind of degree he has.
Yeah, what is he good at? Like robotics or something? He's probably like a PhD
Yeah,
in robotics, right?
He's a genius roboticist.
Okay, there we go. We can give him that. Psychology,
Okay, so-
says Mars. I would believe it.
So let's break down Manus's anatomy. I see that he is.
You're gonna break down Manus? I don't know what Manus is, but...
the boss.
Oh, it's like what is it though?
It's like a generic Dark Souls demonic-looking creature thing.
Oh, nice.
But it has one giant arm and one skinny one.
Oh.
Like, he only worked out one of them.
Oh. Well, that's a problem. Don't skip leg day.
I know, right?
Okay, I said I wouldn't
I
spend
see
too much
that
time on
he is
these, so I'm just... This is the
upside
sketch,
down
that's it,
triangle.
and then I'm just gonna color this in real quick. What do we color in today? Is she, like, evil or something? I'm not even gonna question it.
She's sided with Eggman because, you know, he's her dad.
Yeah, okay. Well, Eggman's
and
not
she-
evil
you
though,
know,
right?
Like, by that's true.
Yeah.
It depends.
Okay.
Eggman is more of he's like a Bowser kind of character. A little
Yeah,
bit of a
yeah, I see
doofus,
that,
You know, antagonist, but not necessarily evil.
He studied every psychosis known to man, and now he's the craziest of them all. Kidding, I think. Freaking Mark. See, that's the thing. You tell me anything about Sonic, I'm gonna believe it. Yeah, okay, that's canon now. So, Dr. Eggman, it's psychology. That's what he's got his PhD in.
Great.
Yeah. Literally just invent a Sonic fact and I'll believe it immediately.
I mean, he figured out a way to like infinitely power robots and give them sentience by using like small animals inside their core. So
okay, wait, that is canon though.
It is, yeah, exactly.
Damn it.
Like, I feel like that's pretty revolutionary.
That's true.
By today's standards, like imagine somebody could do that. Like,
well, I mean, did he write a paper on it or no?
Because
you gotta write a paper on it. You gotta defend your thesis.
you gotta write a paper on it to be a real doctor.
You gotta get your patent, you know. Get your paper in, defend it, and then you're done.
Get patent when you can conquer a world with it.
Also valid. With regards to Eggman, since the character could not be the protagonist, the team retooled him into the game's main antagonist, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He was ideated as the main protagonist of Sega's new game, which they were aiming to compete with Mario.
Yeah, I do remember hearing about this.
Yes.
Okay, what's next after this? I feel like a lot of people gave me some cool suggestions earlier in stream, but I didn't get to read them, so please restate them now. What's after Sage? I'm not done yet, but what's after Sage? I'm not drawing Sonic. I'm not drawing any of the, like, animal-like characters. That's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be good at it.
Guys, what's another human Sonic character? Princess Elise. Maria Robotnik, who is Dr.
Not
Eggman's
happening.
cousin?
Why are there so...
Shadow's girlfriend?
Why are there so many? What the frick? What is this?
That GUN leader. What's his name?
There's an organization called Gun?
Yeah.
God damn it. Why?
It's hilarious.
I think you need to do a Gino. Oh, I should draw Gino. That's a good one. Okay, Gino's next.
Ooh.
Someone remind me of this.
Gino?
I haven't drawn Gino. I forgot.
I would have thought you would draw Gino.
Yeah, I should do like a human Gino too, because actually no, he's a puppet. Puppets are cool. I'm gonna draw puppet Gino, if I can. We'll see.
I'm sure human Gino's been done by somebody.
I'm sure human Gino's been done by somebody, yeah, 100%.
I mean, okay, human anything has been done.
There's human everyone from Mario series. I feel like we've had, us folks in the Mario RPG and Paper Mario fandoms have had our time. I drew human Dimentio and the gang from Super Paper Mario ages ago. Like many, many years ago, back when I was kind of terrible at drawing.
And we all know there's human Sonic.
Human Sonic? What?
Yeah. You don't think the 14-year-old
okay.
artist has gotten to human Sonic?
I thought you meant canon human Sonic. I was like, what?
No.
That would be weird.
That would be too weird. But I wouldn't be surprised if they went there at some point because they're that desperate. That's
also fair. Sad but fair. Have Puppet Gino being controlled by Sage via strings. That's actually really funny.
What the hell?
No, because I've drawn Sage in like her hand is stretched out and she does kind of look like she could be controlling something. I love that. I don't know if that's gonna fit here, but I'll keep it in mind. I'm trying to go fast, guys. I'm trying to go so fast and it's not working. It's okay. This is pretty fast. The goal is to finish so many drawings by the end that I fill up this page and have to move on to the next, and I'm gonna shrink all these things too, so, you know, it takes a little bit less space. That's the goal. There's gonna be so many hecking drawings really fast. I can't draw Chris Pratt and call him Human Mario. That's not how this works. I love that, though. She's mentally controlling the cinnamon bun making machine. Well, isn't her head the cinnamon bun making? Isn't she the cinnamon roll? She's the cinnamon roll. She can't control herself. I mean, I guess she can control herself by default. Does she control herself?
She has no control over herself.
I guess she does have control over herself. Well, wait, hold on. Does she ever get, like, possessed? Because that's a thing in, like, many, many fictions. Characters just being possessed. No? Okay, alright. In, like, every Fire Emblem game, if they introduce a young and powerful child, you know they're gonna get possessed immediately. You're just like, alright. Okay, what color are her hands? It switches between, like, the kind of jinxed hands and, like, the not jinxed hands. I guess I'll go with the kind of jinxed ones. I don't know, like, glitching, like... I'm looking at multiple reference images here, and some of them have her hands in, like, the jinxed dark red shade that I'm gonna fix up after this. Like, they're, like, glitched.
She has that, like, blue, too. Like, depending on how heroic she's feeling, she's either blue or red.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I've drawn a redder version, so...
I think the redder version is the original, and she is like by default red, but
okay.
For story reasons,
she becomes blue because Sonic is blue.
When she learns about friendship, she becomes blue.
Yay!
Yeah.
The power of friendship.
To her dad.
We love the power of friendship here. Wait, she wasn't listening to her dad, or she stops listening to her dad?
She stops listening to her dad, and she's like, "No, this is for your own protection. I'm gonna go sacrifice myself. Fine."
Oh no!
Yeah.
No. I saw like that little ending scene, and I was like, I like this character. I don't know anything about her, but I like this character already. I should try lineless style. I feel like that would be a lot faster.
Ooh, yeah. See, the half the reason I do it is because it is a lot faster.
Fair. But I don't want to. It's hard. It's hard, and it takes more time in the beginning.
It does take more time in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'll draw some like lines and stuff. Let's go. The canon is that Eggman comes from a family of prominent physicists? Oh, physicists. Okay, alright. If it was like psychologists, I'd be very confused, but that's fair. I feel like he definitely has the potential chops to know all this stuff, you know? I'm not questioning his abilities. I think Eggman probably knows what he's doing sometimes.
Okay, Hunter says his official PhD, at least what he claimed on a dating site in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe, which I don't know where that came from, is simply in the study of evil itself.
Oh.
Which is something he would say, but he's not evil.
Imagine you going out of your way to call yourself evil and then everyone just going, nah, not enough, my dude.
No.
It's like a solid nah. Okay. Psychology is just applied physics of brain chemicals, also valid.
We're not going down this rabbit hole, okay? Chemistry is physics, biology is chemistry, and therefore physics, you know, like...
Everything is everything if you truly want it to be.
Like, what is, like, the most basic science?
I feel like physics, right? Physics is the most basic science, yeah.
Physics is the most, like, most general governing system.
Yeah, and then from there you kind of build your way up to, like, the other stuff and stuff. No, which is just applied math. Oh, true, yeah, and also I forgot to do...
Physics is, like, the most micro, and then everything else becomes more and more macro, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, wait, the inside of her hair is red. Damn it. Okay, hold on. True, math is the underlying field of all fields, and then from there it's physics, and from physics it's probably like chemistry and then biology. That sounds about right, I think.
Somebody's gonna be very mad at what we're talking about right
No,
now.
no, this is like valid facts, right? They build off of each other in that way.
I think it's valid.
Yeah. Reference XKCD. Oh yeah, there is an XKCD comic about this. Yes, I do remember exactly. Yeah. 100%. Also, I like how the music just went full. Like, it got super epic right when we were talking about this. Like, okay, alright. Music agrees with us, folks. What is this from? I feel like I should... I mean, this is all Zelda, but what Zelda music is this? Oh, by the way, suggestions for music also accepted. Oh, it's Link Between Worlds. Damn it. I'm not playing Sonic. I'm not playing music. Rejuice theme. Apparently it was Hilda meets Zelda from Link Between Worlds. Did not expect, yeah. But that makes sense. Are you looking for chill or frantic drawing music? Let's go chill. Let's keep it somewhat chill. No, we can't go fast, because that would be Sonic, and we're not Sonic here. Sage probably doesn't go fast. Sage probably goes slow, you know?
Actually, I don't know if Sage goes anywhere. She just kind of stands there the entire game.
Wait, Sage can teleport, can't she? Sage goes faster than everyone.
Can Sage teleport?
I feel like Sage can teleport.
She can, like, freely move through cyberspace. So
yeah, it's cyberspace, right? So she can teleport. There you go. It's
really know what...
No? What do you think? Doesn't count? I feel like being able to teleport through cyberspace definitely counts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
is Riju's
I was
theme...
contemplating
Wait,
my
was Riju's theme a suggestion? I did not get that. Hold on. Was that a suggestion or a guess? A veil? I don't know. If you would like Riju's theme to be played, I'll take it. Sage is a Porygon? Sage is a Porygon. I think that's canon.
Sage is a Porygon.
Sage is a Porygon. It's gotta be canon, come on.
I mean, during her development in like a prototype stage, she was probably really blocky.
Yeah, see, there you go. Oh, it was a guess game.
Yeah, we don't need no human Sage. We need blocky Pixel Sage.
Pixel Sage. We need N64 Sage.
N64 Sage. No, that's Nintendo property.
Exactly. That's why. Take Sage and make her Nintendo. Let's go.
Nah.
Right.
It's happening again.
We take all the things. We make them ours. There's like a net here because it's like graphics and it like glitches.
Okay, let's just start with these three because I'm.
Oh, there's more nets.
Just confusing myself. I'm hungry.
What did you have for lunch?
I had. Oh yeah, so I finally started meal prepping and packing my lunches.
Oh, nice.
So I don't, spend as much on food and I don't eat as unhealthy.
Yeah, it's
I
difficult,
actually
isn't it?
already immediately feel a difference after like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I feel hungry more times throughout the day, and my metabolism is at the pace at which I am having my meals, which feels good, and I'm not having as salty or as greasy food.
That is all good. You are being healthy.
I am being healthier. I wouldn't say my meal prep is like especially geared toward health, but it's healthier than the shitty food truck food that we have.
Fair.
At the company, yeah. Okay. So I learned recently that I guess like in retrospect this sounds really obvious, but I learned recently that you start with the darks, build to the lights, and then you reserve the really light colors for like only the highlights.
Yeah.
Which, it sounds very fundamental, but then it's like I needed somebody to actually tell me that for me to start doing it.
No, that makes sense. I think like usually when you're coloring or something, right? You don't, or okay, I guess I kind of go, what I do is I do base colors, and then usually I'll do lights, and then I'll move on to shadows. This case I am only doing shadows. I'm gonna skip the lights entirely. But that's because I work with non-lineless, and I could see why for you it would probably be better
I am starting with dark.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm trying not to worry about the small details. Like that's what I was kind of saying last time too. What really matters is the big picture usually. So if you just
you gotta like practice non-committal drawing.
Yeah, that's something I'm not as good at.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's like
usually I'll stop,
perfect, and then moving on.
Like usually I'll stop and like figure out what's going on wrong and like fix it, and it takes forever, and I'm like, okay, I gotta, especially if I want to be fast enough to do something comics wise, I gotta get faster at this whole thing.
You know what he has the same build as? He has a very similar build to a Malphite from League of Legends.
Bro.
Who is also a bit of a upside down triangle with little limbs and big upper body.
Oh, is that what the guy you're drawing looks like?
Yes.
I have not seen this character you're drawing.
Very much upside down triangle.
Oh, also, give me a quick second. I'll be right.
Which builds a lot of interesting shapes.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. Upside down triangle sure is a way to work.
It's great for like building expressive character shapes and
yeah.
Like, at the price of like if you're going for a more realistic style, looking cartoonish or exaggerated.
True. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, there's a lot of skill involved in just being able to, like, lean into the cartoonishness of something.
Yeah, exactly. I wish I was honestly better at that.
Wait, I think you're pretty good at that, actually. That's something that
what
you're
are you
decently... Yeah. You've got, like, a really good style that adapts itself to whatever level of cartoonishness you want it to be. You don't think?
I don't know. I feel like I could go more extreme.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair.
Because, like, one time I did this experiment where I thought, like, okay, I am gonna draw the most exaggerated, shapely features that I could possibly muster. And then I did it, and then it, like, after a few days when I looked at it, it looked normal. It didn't look normal. It looked like a good character face. Like, it looked like a face with recognizable features, as in I wasn't same-facing.
Okay, that's good.
That's what I needed to do to not same-face, is do as much as I could to exaggerate the features. Like, I gave a character, like, super baby face.
Okay.
And I thought I drew her eyes huge and her cheeks huge.
Oh,
and,
I see what you mean. Okay.
Tiny, but then, like, after a few days, it just looked normal. It was like, yeah, this is a
I see.
this is a person with just, like, some defining features.
I think for me, it's like, I can draw people with different faces. The problem is to kind of keep them all looking the same when I need them to.
Oh, consistency?
Yeah, so I practice usually drawing the same person a few times and see if I can get that to work out. Which is why I draw so many of the Zeldas over and over again, because I need to for my comic anyways, and then, like, it's nice to be able to practice that so I can go faster when I need to. The trick is to spend hours drawing something and then delete all your progress the moment you have to add polish. Yeah, I have so many unfinished works. I just leave them and I never touch them again. It's kind of a problem, but it's okay. It's totally fine.
I have unfinished works too.
Yeah, it's like a thing, right? I feel like everyone's got a few just laying around. Eventually you'll get to it, you know. Hopefully. Bird. Bird
one
time.
Piece of apple not enough for you?
He's extorting you. Give me more apples, or the
iPad
iPad
dies.
dies.
One apple in the morning, one apple in the afternoon, and now he's asking for more.
Provide with more apples. Provide with more. Just make sure your focus is unparalleled, and you won't have that issue. Cyrus would agree. My focus is unparalleled. Fun fact, when I was playing Octopath Traveler, I did not play with the English. I played in Japanese. So I actually don't know any of their quotes other than just what I've heard from memes.
Was it because, like, it sounded better or the voice acting was better?
No, kind of. I don't know. I think no shame.
Like, the original?
No shade on the English voice actors. I think the English voice actors of Octopath were pretty good. I wouldn't know because I didn't play the game on that. I think for me the writing was just a little cliche. And in Japanese, I liked it better. I don't know enough about Japanese to really judge the Japanese thing either, but like it felt better to me. So yeah, I listened to it with the Japanese audio and I kept the English text because I don't know enough.
I see.
Yeah. I don't know enough Japanese to do the entire thing in Japanese. That would have been difficult. Okay, there we go. There's this. Oh, I forgot to outline her eyes and stuff. Yeah, eyes are important. Okay, let's do that. And then I said Gino next. We need some other suggestions, by the way, folks. So, so after Gino, suggestions are open. Draw myself? Oh, that's kind of a good suggestion, too. Damn. Maybe I should. The other one you have to know is Tressa's thank you when she collects successfully. See, I don't know how she says that. How does she say it? I know the you got more than you bargained for, which is one of Tressa's other quotes. And it's very cute and I love it. Tressa's really cute and I love her in general. Everyone needs more Tressa in their life.
Oh my god, now my bird is scratching himself with my pen.
Oh no, wait, that's good or bad?
I mean, he's holding my pen in place with his foot and like running his face against it.
Oh, okay. That's definitely a thing.
He's learned.
He's learned. That's great. Can we have something Akira Toriyama themed? Ooh, that's also a good idea.
Ooh, that is a good.
That's a really good idea. Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Ball was my first manga, and it got me into pretty much everything that I know here. Other than Four Swords Adventures, actually. I did read Four Swords Adventures first. But I didn't know it was a manga. I actually didn't know anything about comics or anything back then. I was like, oh, nice. I had read comics before, because I had read Asterix. And I love Asterix. But that is not a manga, so... Okay. Get yourself a bit of multiply. Toss that on. There.
It should be darker, huh? If I'm working from darks building up to light, this should be.
Your suggestion, Zelda Fable wearing Maple's witch hat. Oh, that's so cute, because I kind of ship them. Wait, I'm down for that. Mars, remind me about that, Lee. I want to do that one too. Oh gosh, there's so many good suggestions. I'm not going to have time. I'm freaking not going to have time to do all these, am I? Okay, I'll go fast. Work faster, work faster. Ah! Simple shapes. Simple shapes. Kind of also picking up a new style of nose coloring. That's another thing I want to get. I feel like I'm going to change it. Yeah, I don't like this one particularly, but I'll come up with something eventually that strikes my fancy.
New style.
Like as in just how to draw noses, you know? There's many, many different ways that people represent noses, and some of them are good and some of them are, in my opinion, less good. So I am trying to pick out one that I like more than the others. We'll see if... I don't know. Maybe I just do this one with lights and shadows for now. Let's try that.
I'd generally be better at like drawing nose shape.
You could generally be better, or what?
I want to be.
Oh, you want to be better?
Generally better at drawing nose shapes.
Oh. Every now and then I get a nose correct, and then... and then I don't after that. Okay.
I'm being bit. Fuck this guy.
I'm being bit.
Alright, hold on. Be right back. I'm gonna jail him.
I'm gonna jail him. Oh no. Bird jail, no. You have a good idea, suggestion here or there, like once a year. No, you just suggested a good color palette, didn't you, Aaron? Take credit, Aaron. Take the credit. For Dust Stream, not for... I mean, not that this needs a specific color palette or anything. If I were going to do something Akira Toriyama themed, though, what would it be? So I've read Dragon Ball, but I haven't read Dr. Slump. There's a new one with, like, that alien guy, J something. I don't know. There's the one with the J something guy. I don't know that one either. A difficult set of colors, maybe? Green and orange, I don't know what the original guy looks like, but green and orange sounds, they could be difficult, actually. It does sound like it could.
What about green and orange?
It sounds like it could be difficult as a color suggestion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean... Okay, color is relative. This should be no problem.
Dust has the skills.
I should be able to do this.
Dust will do it. Believe in the dust that believes in green and orange.
Honestly, it's...
This is the hue that will pierce the heavens.
It's challenges like this that help you grow your artistic skills.
Also true, yeah.
That's partly why I'm doing it.
Yeah, and that's actually, I am doing lines here specifically so I can practice my fast line art. So I'm gonna try to go fast and not worry about missing things.
Looks like you could use the aid of some Sonic the Hedgehog.
God damn it. Why did I say I'd draw Sage? Like, literally, why did I sign up for this?
Why did you?
Why did I? I like Sage, that's why. I think Sage is cool.
I mean, Sage is great, yeah.
Sage is cool. Draw Sage holding Sage. That's actually really funny, too. What's a Sage look like? Like the plant, you mean, right?
Yeah, what's she doing? Like, cleansing a house of demons?
I will rid you of the bad AI. Simply swish this sprig around and ChatGPT shall disappear forever. I am kidding, of course. ChatGPT is here to stay. Wait, it should be sage, but holding like a sage, like the class. Like just a casual entire Fire Emblem unit in the palm of her hand.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah. This theme good. Noom. Ah, frick, I screwed up. Okay, close enough. Oh, I forgot the hand. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll move on. What was next on my list? Was it Gino? Did I say I'd do Gino next? I think I did, right?
So, I can't remember what else you said.
That's true. I feel like, shit. Folks, remind me of the things you suggested. They were all very good, and I want to draw them. It was Gino next? Okay, good, good. Alright, thank you. I will do Gino. We will do Puppet Gino, and it will look... Oh, I forgot that her fingers actually go here. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. She doesn't need fingers. It's okay. There. Draw sage holding sage with a sage expression. God damn it. How many levels of sageness can we get in here? Probably a decent number. When AI figures out how to draw hands, we'll all truly be screwed. Well, I have already figured it out. Let's go. But I'm human now, so I don't count. Very sad. AI is actually already able to draw hands. They're not like 100% accuracy, but most of the time, you can get it to work. For those of you who might be confused, I work in generative imagery, which is what makes the fact that I like drawing a little bit more ironic.
You're making the thing that is killing drawing!
Nah. I wish for in the future that instead of thinking of this as something that will kill drawing, I feel like it's more that, like, it should be something you use as a reference. Like something you look up.
I think so too.
Yeah, like what I do nowadays. Yeah.
Not, like, it shouldn't take away opportunities, it should create them.
Right. Like what I do now is sometimes I'll be like, okay, I want to see like what this thing would look like. So I'll go look it up on like ArtStation or like some other type of thing where I can actually find real drawings first. And then if I can't find anything, I'll go to like whichever thing I have available to me. And I'll use it as like a reference artwork like any artist would. And it's super nice, yeah. And the thing is, unfortunately, that it's all generative imagery is kind of not as good at doing what you want it to do. So it's never gonna work the way you want it to. But in
the future.
Yeah, but in the future, maybe, yeah. Like for example, I was like, I need to draw 2 people on a sailboat. And I was working on something for my Zelda thing, and I need to draw 2 people on a sailboat. This isn't like in the comic or anything, but it made sense. And I was just thinking, like, what's the best way to frame 2 separate people, kind of like talking, maybe like laughing or being angry at each other in the sailboat. And so I looked it up, couldn't find any good references, put it into like any thing and couldn't find any references. And yep, just had to do it myself and then it didn't work. Oh, do you have a comic link? Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really talk about my comic stuff on here.
You should share your comic on here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're interested in Zelda at all, I just started this thing. By just started, I mean, it's been a bit since I started it, but I am pretty slow.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but it's been a while since I started it. But then again, I also draw a little bit slowly, so not too long, not too many chapters in there so far, but lots of extras because I have so many ideas and I want to practice before I keep going. The plot has all been planned out too. But yeah, it's a Zeldaverse comic, so it's essentially like what would happen if the Zeldas met each other type of thing. I have played almost every Zelda game, so I am including the lesser well-known Zeldas. Like I've got 9 Zeldas as our main characters. If anyone here is familiar with the Linked Universe timeline, it's the same timeline I'm using, because I like that timeline. I think it fixes a lot of things. And yeah, if you want to look it up, it's called Wheelers of Wisdom, and it's under the same username here, Lin Draws. Everything I write is under Lin. So you'll find all of it at the exact same thing. Here, I'll put my little stamp on top even, so people know who I am. I got this stamp. It's on everything I draw. I put this stamp. Bam.
Everything I write is not under my user.
That's true. Dust actually has a secret identity. Dust has 2 separate secret identities, which is great.
What's the other one?
Like your identity.
Oh.
Oh, yo, Zyra, thank you for the hydrate. Let me get some water.
No,
or in this case,
I
Beppis.
Keep it from my stream stuff is because I have toxic fans.
Were they really toxic, though? I mean, they seemed nice, no? Yeah? Okay, I'm done. Next.
Of, like, how they suddenly started assuming I was homophobic? Like...
Wait, what? You literally have...
Exactly.
What? You literally have... What? Okay, alright. Wait, how and why?
I have, like... Okay, it was before I started, publishing...
Oh, okay, okay, I see.
My comic with like, openly queer protagonists.
Yeah.
And... Yeah, there was a bunch of, like, stuff going on. I don't know, man.
That's so weird.
And they, like, sent me DMs and stuff, and...
Really? Wow, okay.
I don't know how they were, like, simultaneously so invested in my stuff and so antagonistic toward me.
Yeah. A little strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, well.
They're kids.
That's weird. I guess that's kind of a problem, yeah, that's another thing. I've been fortunate that only like 1 or 2 people have gotten mad at me about the things I've done online so far. It helps to have a pre-existing series. Oh, well, someone, so part of my headcanon is that, so Fable, who is Zelda from,
are people upset at, like, your headcanon?
Yeah, people are upset at one headcanon that I and a lot of people, I didn't even come up, I can't take credit for this headcanon, so I made a post that specifically was more like, I was just saying, this is not my headcanon, I attribute all of this to the fans of, like, Zelda, like, I didn't come up with this, and I made a post explaining why other people had come up with it and why I thought it was cool. And someone's like, yeah, but that's not canon. I'm like, I know, that's why it's called a headcanon. And I was also responding to a question where someone asked me about my headcanon. So, like, you can see, you can see that I am responding to a headcanon. I'm aware this is not canon.
No longer allowed.
Yeah, I'm like, this is why I think this could be cool. I know it's not, supported, but it's not supported by canon, so I think it would be awesome. And then, people are like, yeah. Well, actually, one person was like, I don't like this. Okay, let's draw Gino. How am I gonna draw Gino? Let's do it. Let's go for it. That's a cool Lin Sona. Sage is me. I am Sage. Here, we'll draw Gino with... You know, I've been scrolling through this little thing here, where I'm looking up references for Gino. And I feel like Gino and Rosalina would be a really cool ship, like, I'm just saying.
Ooh,
I really think...
never thought about that, but that is is that out there? Like,
there is one artwork here. I originally, when I first learned about Gino, I was like, that sounds like a ship for Rosalina, and then I played SMRPG, and I'm like, I've been confirmed. I think this would work. We don't know what he looks like, though. We don't know what Gino really looks like, because he's actually just like a spirit inhabiting this puppet.
Oh, I see.
So he could be anything. He could be literally anywhere.
Could even be a puppet.
Could be a puppet. I guess he could go back in the puppet. Get in the puppet, Gino. All the reference images have him facing one direction. I want him to face the other way. God damn it. Why has no one drawn Gino?
And flip horizontal.
Yeah, but that takes work. Okay, all right, let's go with this. Let's go. He's a resident of Star Road. Okay, yes, but like, where is Star Road? And why is Star Road? And whatever that means. Yeah, pretty much. Don't you mean Starway, Tom Rules? No, I'm just being mean. There's like a running joke in the series that Mallow, who is like this... It's fun explaining the characters of Super Mario RPG, if I can go on a bit of a tangent here. It's fun explaining the characters, because you're like, okay, so first you have Mario, and you have Bowser and Peach, which is what? An Italian plumber, a giant turtle with spikes, and a generic princess. And then you have Gino, who is like...
Turtle with spikes?
Yeah, well, I mean... like, as expected, right? It's so far pretty normal. And then you've got, like, this guy who is apparently a spirit inhabiting a puppet toy doll. Like, literally just someone's OC. And he's like, and he's out to save the world. Like, okay, alright, sounds good. And then you have this small cloud child who thinks he's a frog. And you're like, what?
He's a frog?
Yeah, he was raised by frogs. So, so he believes he's a frog too, and he tries to, oh shit, the music stopped. Okay, let me put the music down a little bit. Okay, there we go. So, you know, it's just your average Mario cast, but it's so strange. I don't like any of these poses that I'm thinking of here. I don't know, what am I gonna, like, he's got a gun.
Oh, right, I was like, he's got a gun? No, yeah, he does have a gun.
He does have a gun.
Yeah.
I think I want to draw him shooting his gun. Okay, how can I do that? How do people shoot guns? I don't have a gun.
Look up a reference!
That's what I'm doing. There's no references of him shooting his gun.
Ask AI.
Gino shooting gun, please. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll come up with something. God damn it. Okay, here, how about like this? And maybe, this is like the little curly things. They go like this. He's got eyes. I'll fill those in later. Does he have ears? Does Gino have ears?
Today's question of the day, does it have ears?
Does it have ears? Let's find out.
Does Lin have ears?
I have ears. I do have ears. I even have earrings,
you have, like,
actually.
Visible ears in your...
I do have, I have visible
okay.
ears and earrings. They're a little bit hidden, actually, but they're there. They are here. And so are these cute earrings that I wear. Fun fact, switching earrings. Yeah, switching earrings takes effort, and I tend not to do it. Also, Gino does have ears, confirmed.
I swear, Lin wore the same pair of earrings for, like, the first 2 years that I knew her.
It's probably true. Okay, next question. Are Gino's ears actual ears or blocks of, like, wood? Like, are they shaped like ears? I can't tell. I literally can't tell. Okay, I think they're kind of like ears. I'm gonna give him proper ears. Does he have a nose? This is so difficult. Oh, he does. It's like a block of wood.
Yeah, nose, yeah.
It's a
he
block
has
of wood.
like a blocky nose, right?
This is so weird. This is not the style I'm used to. Okay, what is this? Is that a cape? What is that? I think it's a cape. Okay, we'll make it go like
a little, yeah, like a spiky mantle thing.
Yeah,
right?
he's got the spiky. Wait, how do you know so much about Gino's design? What the frick?
Long story.
Oh, what? Now I'm curious. What the frick? Dust has not played Super Mario RPG, folks.
I haven't.
Dust with the insane arcane knowledge just randomly coming out of nowhere. We do not question the dust. Okay, maybe this is like the gun.
As an animator I used to follow was a big Gino fan.
Oh.
Or Super Mario RPG and Gino fan, I guess.
Oh. Oh no, wait. Which hand is his gun in? People have drawn different ones. This does not help. I feel like
official artwork.
There's no official artwork. Where's the official? Okay, Gino SMRPG official. There's no official artwork. This is Super Mario RPG. You don't draw this shit. It's only fans. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'll just assume that his gun can be in this hand. Here. And he's probably like bracing his other hand on it to like hold the gun, you know? Because that's how people shoot guns probably. Oh, they transform, yeah, but does one of his hands transform into a gun or is it both? Like, can he just always do this? Also, it's gonna look like he's shooting Sage. Shit. Never mind. Oh no.
Give him some dialogue too, like caption this.
You're under arrest. Get out of here. Why is drawing Gino so much harder than drawing Sage? Why? Okay, you know what? Maybe he's aiming his gun upwards. That way he's not shooting Sage. Gonna say right hand gun? Shit. Okay, well that's the opposite of what I was doing. Where then could he even be firing this gun? Okay, you know what? How about this? We'll change it up a little. We'll do like this sort of thing. And then kind of like here. He's got like big boots. That's the thing about these puppet characters. You can go all out on the cartoonish nature of them, and that's kind of cool. I've drawn enough cartoon Link to do cartoon boots decently well. Because all the Links, like every Link wears boots. I don't know why, but they just do. Okay. And then maybe he's like ready to fire his gun. Okay, how about that? And his hand just like transforms into one, right? So I bet like the gun is kind of like this. Here. Then what's his other hand up to? Frick. I don't know. Oh, there's this cute pose of him with like a finger up. Okay, that's kind of cute. No, I'll do that. Wait, Gino only has 4 fingers? Whoa. Really? Really?
Does he have? Surprise you so much?
Does he have the normal number? I didn't know. Does he have more fingers?
He can have any number of fingers.
No, wait, hold on. Some versions have him with 3 and some have him with... Wait, no, hold on. Some have him with 4 and some have him with 5. Which of these is canon? How many fingers does Gino have?
You just draw an ambiguous number of fingers by having it, like, covered with something.
Ah. No. Okay, it looks like this canon one gives him the normal number of fingers, so I'll do that. There.
Hey, normal people can have 4 fingers, too.
This is true. This is true. I guess the average person has less than 5 fingers, because...
Isn't there, like a rare genetic allele that gives you 6 fingers?
Oh, really? You can have 6 fingers?
So. Yeah, you can have 6 fingers.
That's kind of cool. I feel like having 6 fingers would be kind of awesome.
I wonder if it would be, like, easier to play piano or something with 6 fingers.
Yeah, I bet it would, wouldn't it? There's, in Gattaca? I don't know how you pronounce that. The movie. Have you seen Gattaca, the movie?
No.
Oh, okay. It's about, like, this world where everyone is genetically forced to be optimal, kind of? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there's, like, one guy who isn't genetically optimal, but he really wants to, like, do something. And then there's this other guy who has the right genes to do that, but, like, doesn't want to do it because he's, like, paralyzed. And they work together to pull off a scam to get this specific thing done. And it's a good movie.
Maybe I have watched this movie. Wait, this sounds very vaguely familiar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably have, actually. It's a super famous movie. It's called, like, Gattaca.
Oh.
Yeah. But in that movie, I feel like there's a very small throwaway scene where, like, a guy has, like, 6 fingers or something, and he, like, plays the piano. And it's like, this guy is specifically genetically engineered to have 6 fingers so he can play the piano well, or something like that. Okay. What happens to the rest of Gino's hand when it transforms into a gun? It just goes away.
I imagine it just, like, swings downward.
Oh, that's kind of fair. Yeah, actually, good point. Oh, now I have to draw the other hand, but, like, swung downwards. This is gonna look so weird. Here, I'm just gonna have it fold back against the rest of his hand in, like, this weird package. Yo, Elastra, how's it going? We are drawing suggestions today, of which I have gotten through a grand total of, well, 1.5-ish so far. Maybe even 1 and, like, a third.
By the end of this, you would have so many that...
I can fill up the whole... Yeah, and let's see if that happens. Let's see if that happens. I believe in my ability to draw fast, but, like, not that much, okay? Overthinking the magic doll, listen. You come to the stream...
What I'm saying, like...
You come to the stream, you sign up for overthinking. That's what we're here for, come on.
That's fair. Anybody want to hear the lore of Sonic 06 again?
God damn it. But yeah, how is everyone's... It's Monday, isn't it? I got, like, 3 hours of sleep today, max.
Oh my god, why?
Yeah, because I had a thing that was, like, a kind of a project or something that was due today. Not really due today, but, like, something I needed to present. And I got most of it done. I didn't finish all of it, but I got most of it done. So yeah, for those of you who were there on yesterday's stream, I had to end, like, slightly early because I was like, frick, I gotta finish this shit. And then I worked consecutively for, like, 12 hours and I got it done.
Oh my god.
But to be fair, this is made up by the fact that sometimes, like for example, today, because I worked super long yesterday and it was a weekend and I wasn't supposed to be working at all, I didn't work that much because I'm like, I gotta take my breaks, so. And I'm gonna go to sleep early today to make up for it, so hopefully it should work out.
I'm glad you got some time off today.
Yeah. I mean, I technically didn't take time off today, but you know.
Well, yeah, no, I know. Work hours have become looser.
Yeah. My team doesn't necessarily mind. Like, I don't even need to hide this from them. Like, they're nice enough.
Yeah.
Folks, if work is forcing you to do unreasonable things, Please try to speak out against it. I know there are some situations in which you can't, but try, at least. It's difficult, isn't it? In this day and age, with this job market. Okay, there we go. There's a Gino. I like Gino a lot. I'm surprised I forgot to draw him until just now. He's so cool. I also am always reminded of the soundtrack called Beware the Forest Mushrooms, which is where you first meet him in like this forest. And so I associated with Gino. And it's just a catchy ass song. It's like really freaking catchy, man. Okay, there. There's our Gino. A little faint. So we can color it in later. Let's get to that coloring. Okay, going fast, right. So much coloring, so little time. Did people play Super Mario RPG and not like Gino? Like, has there ever been people? Like, I feel like Gino is universally beloved. But this could be bias because, you know, nostalgia and all that. It's the sort of thing where, like, you think to yourself, how could anyone possibly come away from this game and not like this character? I feel like there are very few characters who have that, actually. I think everyone gets hated on at some point by someone. There was also, like, this really long campaign to get Gino into Smash, wasn't there? I think for, like, a decent amount of time, people were pushing for him to be in Smash. But, you know, that didn't work out. I don't think Nintendo owns Gino. I think that's the problem. So even if they wanted to put him in, he's like Square Enix property? Question mark? Question mark? Which I still think is hilarious, because I said this before, if Square Enix truly owns Gino... Look, if Nintendo owns Gino, we need him in Smash. If Square Enix owns Gino, we need him in Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent. I want Hunter Gino and Scholar Mallow, let's go. He's like basically a hunter. Guns are like bows and arrows, except... I don't know. They're like bows and arrows. It could work. It would be great. Imagine how many people would flock to freaking COTC just to pull for Gino. Think that is correct. Most of the non-Mario characters are Square property. Wow, yeah, okay. So, like, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They're missing out on the greatest opportunity of their lives. They could be doing this right now. It's not that you don't love Gino, it's that you think Mallow is a better character. Really? Whoa, what? Multiple people here on Team Mallow? I mean, he is a scholar. Scholars are my favorite type of RPG protagonist. But I mean, but Gino though, like he's so cool. How do you not like a guy like this? He's responsible. He's like the brain cell. The one single brain cell owned by the entire Super Mario RPG cast. I mean that in a loving way. Mallow has a character Gino doesn't, oof. I think it's more that, like, Gino's character is being, like, he's a responsible guy. He's, like, he's there to, like, hold the team on track. He plays straight man to the crew. And I actually usually...
He's boring and the others are fun. Like,
yeah, he's more boring. That's true, that's true. And I like that, though. I really love characters who are responsible and know what they're up to. Usually, for me to like a character, they gotta, like, know what they're doing.
You also unfortunately end up playing that character in all of our D&D campaigns.
Excuse me, are you calling me boring? No, I do love playing the straight man. I think Gino plays less of a straight man and more of just like a, hey guys, we need to stay on track. But like, yeah, like I like being outraged at things, like, like that's what I like. I like playing the, we could be killed or worse, expelled.
Yeah, that is very Lin energy right there.
Yeah. I've definitely played characters that are chaotic, but I prefer playing characters that are less chaotic and have to deal with other people who are extremely chaotic.
It helps because a lot of people want to play chaotic.
Yeah, and I love seeing chaotic characters. I actually require, usually, I'll be like, someone pick a chaotic character so I can, like, play counter to that. It's also actually partially because I love this whole strategy aspect so much. So when I play a chaos character, I have to do suboptimal things, you know? Which I can do, you know, if I'm acting a character that's suboptimal, I'll do it, no problem. But I prefer to play not like meta optimal, like not in a way that like breaks the game or anything. I would never do that. But I prefer to play in ways that like allow me to kind of go, okay, like what's a plan that I can make up to solve the situation? And obviously I stream the same content, so that's what I like doing. What can I say? Oh wait, the inside of his cape is yellow? God damn it. Alright, fine. We just outline all this. He will star in the sequel. Oh, we wish. There's no sequel. We're not getting no sequel. Here we go. I wish. If they made a sequel, they would have done it instead of making a remake. That's how you know there's not going to be a sequel. Gino's the mind, Mallow's the heart, Mario's the bouncy boots. That was so profound. Thank you, Mars. Thank you, Mars. Very cool. It's actually great. That's super accurate. I think that is how it works. Okay, here we go. And now the rest is just puppet color. Like the color of wood.
Guys, this Manus is looking good. I'm doing a great job here. The
yeah.
textures, these are really fun.
Yeah. Wait, how do you spell that thing that you're drawing?
M-A-N-U-S, Manus.
Oh, Manus.
Yeah.
Man-U-S.
He's got a lot of, like, swirly, barky, woody textures, actually, and that's really fun to do.
Ooh. That is a difficult texture to do, for sure.
It's easier with lineless, for sure.
I guess I'm, like, kind of doing lineless at this point. It's a little bit lineless. Slowly but surely making its way more towards lineless as it goes. But then I'm kind of lining it afterwards, too, so I guess that's also there. Here. I can kind of do lineless if I have to, I just don't prefer it. Because lines are nice! Lines help you solidify the things that you're missing out on, you know what I mean? Like, if you mix something up, you can fix it with a line. Just use the lines to fix your mistakes. Same thing with shading. If you mess something up, just use the shading to fix your mistakes. Easy. That's what I like to do. It's like using a time crystal, except without the time crystal.
So really not like using a time crystal at all.
Listen. There was a lesson to be learned there. No, I'm kidding. There wasn't. Here. Okay. And we go here. And believe it or not, his eyes are the normal color. How does that happen? No one knows.
A normal color.
Like white.
White is a normal color?
For eyes, yeah. Oh, like the insides of your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, as opposed to being the same shade as wood, which he is made out of.
Right.
And, you know, it would kind of make sense, therefore. But I suppose if you're possessing something, you can do what you want. And then what are these, like, little orange things anyways? This is the thing about, like, Gino's character design. Like, what is it? I don't know, but it looks cool, so... No one knows what's going on with Gino's little hair twirly things. Are they hair? Is this hair? Is that what this is? I think we've gone back to the Pokemon Ruby debate, where originally the thing was, is the white thing above the guy's head, is it a hat or is it his hair? And the remake has since... It is a hat. The remake has confirmed that it's a hat. But I think for a long time, people were claiming that it's hair.
Oh.
I see you disagree with the hair theory.
I always thought it was a hat, I think.
I feel like I didn't get into the... Like, wait, hold on. When I played Pokemon, I feel like Alpha, Sapphire, Omega, Ruby were already out. Wait, actually, maybe not. I played them pretty late. It's kind of unfortunate because I miss out on that, like, nostalgia, you know, that a lot of Pokemon fans have.
I also played Pokemon pretty late, but, like, by pretty late, I mean, like, maybe high school or middle school.
I guess that's not too late.
But then I grew up watching people play Pokemon, you know, when I was 5.
Okay. So there you go.
On Game Boys and shit, so... Those people for sure have nostalgia for those old games.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing. I kind of wish I had, or I knew people who knew these sorts of games, but I didn't know anyone who knew video games, so I didn't get any. I mean, it really does change things, though, you know? Like, whichever the first game you play is, if you like it, it ends up making you like all of video games. And I know a lot of folks who played something they didn't like and then just never went back to video games ever. Like, just decided it's not for them and then never came back. Yeah.
Good thing my first game ever was Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
As expected.
Actually, I can't remember if I played Sonic 2 first or Sonic Heroes first. It's gotta have been Sonic 2, because it only makes sense.
Well, you do like Sonic Heroes a lot, so...
This is true. Sonic Heroes I did play very early, but I think I might have played Sonic 2 before that. Oh yeah, I remember going into Sonic Heroes knowing who Sonic was, so...
Oh, okay.
It must have been
so you must have played the other one, yeah.
I had the package that had 1, 2, and 3 bundled together.
Oh wow, they sell packaged Sonic games.
I don't know if it was sold or illegally.
Ah, there we go.
Acquired.
Acquired, I see. You acquired yourself an illegal Sonic game and then just decided, hey, I'm gonna go for that. I mean, that's fair. I feel like I've emulated my fair share of things. I probably couldn't get on your case for that. There we go. Okay. Now on to the coloring. Oh wait, I forgot the thing. Oh, you know what? No, we'll do it on this layer. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. We're all good. We're all good. Let's do some colors. Let's do the shading first, and then I'll kind of move on from there. Is this gonna be kind of lineless? I guess it is, just based on the way. Well, I kind of need the lines to guide for a little bit, so we'll come back to them. Come back to them eventually. Here. Oh, and then I've set myself up for some super bright lighting, actually. Okay, let's do that then. Ah, because I just realized if he's firing his gun, it's like a star beam gun, you know. That's gonna make some blasts. Also, is it a different color? If he, yeah, I guess his arm is probably, if it turns into a gun, it's probably a different color than the rest of him. I think it was like grayish, you know, like a gun. I could see that.
Grayish, like a gun.
Like a gun. It is literally a gun, so. Here. There's the gun. It could have also been colored.
Wait, it's more like a cannon than a gun, right?
I think it's like a cannon. I think it's like a beam gun, isn't it? It's like a beam gun type of thing. Like he's got like a laser ray. Some kind of laser thing. There. Just cover the whole thing with with gun. Yeah, he has a few different weapons. That's the thing. It changes based on what you do. You can like equip different weapons on him. I'm gonna go with the like beam cannon one.
The background should
cover the entire genome.
should actually be lighter.
I feel like all of these are either too big or too small. I gotta, what if I kind of go like this and then shrink it a little and then... something like that, maybe? I don't know, but now it feels weird. Here, maybe? Okay, that kind of works. As far as these things go.
Alright. I think he's it's never.
And
You like the dark.
Shadows are so much faster than everything else.
Oh, this is better. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go. But yeah,
Love
what else?
Digital art. You can just go in and edit colors.
Yeah. Definitely rely on that. What else have you been up to, though, Dust? I feel like I haven't heard from you in a bit.
Oh. Just like generally, what have I been up to?
Yeah. Going to work, doing things.
Yeah.
Just that, really? Many sad.
I have been pretty busy at work. Actually, today, despite being a Monday,
yeah?
and despite, like it's, Cause, like, I have a hard time getting up in the morning, and, like, it's a Monday, and I'm super busy and stressed at work, so I expected to, like, run out of steam at the end of the workday, but I actually feel very energetic today. I don't know if something's wrong with me, or...
Oh. Maybe you're so excited about drawing that it is repowering you up.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Getting recharged by the draws.
The draws.
The draws. Always count on the draws to recharge you. Okay. I'm kind of trying to like work on my quick shading here too, so I'm gonna go super fast and just do some lines and stuff, and it's gonna work out totally fine. And everything will look great. There we go. Yeah, what else have I been up to? I've been... Even when I'm supposed to be doing work, I kind of think about Unicorn Overlord. I'm like, I want to play more. I wonder what I would do in this circumstance. It's good. It's such a good game. Why is it so good? It shouldn't be like that. Someone needs to nerf the game's fun content. Someone also needs to make the game a little bit more difficult, to be honest. I heard that they nerfed it or something earlier. And I feel like I can tell that they did. Although I can't know for sure. It does feel like they did a little bit.
Are you not suffering enough?
I'm not suffering enough. I think the thing about Unicorn Overlord is that you can kind of easily become overleveled. And then when you do, it's like, oh, okay, well now I'm overleveled. And you can still lose, for sure. Like, you can definitely still lose, but it's not as hard if you're overleveled. And there's kind of no way to become underleveled once you're overleveled. Like, I'm stuck at this level. I can't, like, give up my levels. So, yeah. I feel like they might release a suffer mode. They already did, but they nerfed it, right? That's the whole point. I think I read that, like, someone shared on the Discord earlier that they used to have a harder difficulty expert mode. And then they kind of, like, replaced it with what we have now. Because they thought it would be too hard. And I guess they always do this or something, is what someone said. I think it was, like, Con or something said it. I don't know, I don't want to quote people when I could be wrong about the quote, but yeah, I feel like I read or heard somewhere that this is the hardest thing that they wanted to have it be. Like, I don't think they were going any harder than this. Yeah. Well, I mean, if they do, I guess I'll be fine. Like, I want to be able to play with the same mechanics, because I think the mechanics are all quite good. I don't want them to, like, nerf that. They should just make it so that you don't gain levels as easily or something. Then again, I guess I have also been, like I accidentally went into the Elven Realm first. I probably shouldn't have done that. But I didn't know, and I thought, because I finished Cornea at level 14. And so I was like, okay, that's valid, and then I went to the first battle in the Elf Realm, and I'm like, okay, this is level 16, so that probably I'm in the right place. You know? So I played the level 16 battle, and sure, it was hard, and it was really fun, but I beat it, and it was fine. And then afterwards, chat told me, check out Drakengard, and I was like, okay. So I go to Drakengard, and the first battle there is like level 9, and I'm like, oh shit. Because I'm level 16 now.
So you accidentally overleveled because you went to the wrong part of...
Yeah, I was very underleveled. I was like level 13 to maybe like 14 or 15, maybe a little lower than that on most units. And then I played the level 16 battle, and you level up a decent amount if you're playing a battle that's much higher level than you are. So I got like all of those levels. Yeah. And I left immediately, you know? So, like, so hopefully it didn't impact too much, but yeah, it was kind of sad. Yo, Sentinel, what's up? How's it going with y'all? It's going great. Just doing some drawings here, doing some sketches. Taking requests too. There was one after this, but I've already forgotten it. God damn it. There were so many good suggestions. Someone remind me what the next suggestion was.
Dragon Ball related,
yes,
maybe?
Something Dragon Ball related was the next suggestion. I still don't know what to draw for that, actually. Does anyone have any ideas? Like, Goku would be the easy suggestion, but it's never really been my favorite character. Look, for those of you who have read... Huh?
So draw your favorite
my
character,
favorite. That's true. Who was my favorite character in Dragon Ball? I feel like I liked everyone in Dragon Ball a fair amount. Dragon Ball has a lot of good characters, like, in general. They're the underrated folks. And there's the overrated folks. Oh yeah, something Toriyama related. But to me, that's just Dragon Ball, because I knew him mostly from Dragon Ball. I have not played the other... there's a whole series of games, right, I believe? Don't know anyone in Dragon Ball, but you like the short dude. Oh, is that Krillin? To be fair, there's a decent number of people who are short at some point. Dude. It's probably Krillin. Krillin's cool. Android 18! She's the best. I'm gonna draw Android 18. Wait, okay, the theme for today's drawings has been...
has been inanimate objects that have a soul.
Wait, this is great. Okay, this is perfect. I have to draw Android 18 now.
Robots, puppets.
Oh, this is brilliant. Oh my god, that's amazing. Hacking Android 18. There was a theme. Last time we found a theme too, actually. It was people with scarves last time I did this.
Oh.
Because someone suggested Tetra and someone suggested someone else. I don't remember exactly who was suggested, but it ended up being people with scarves. Yo, Marshall, how's it going? I'm gonna draw Android 18 is what I figured out. Once I finish Geno. I'll finish Geno real fast. We'll do this. I'm gonna speed run this shit. Okay, I'm not really, but like, you know what? Believe in me. Believe in the me that believes in... Geno. This is the laser gun that will pierce the heavens. That's accurate, actually. That's basically how it works. Oh, hell yeah, love 18. So do I! I hecking love Android 18. Android 18 might have been part of the inspiration for Lin. This is a drawing stream. I can break character a little bit. Yeah, no, I based Lin off of Skyward Sword's Desert Realm, which is very cool, and I highly recommend the Sand Sea for anyone who hasn't been there. But also lots of other people. Someone asked me a long time ago when I was playing Link to the Past. Someone was like, "Hey, have you read Seven Deadly Sins?" We were talking about Seven Deadly Sins, the manga. It's really good, by the way. I do recommend it. It's a little creepy at times, but you know, it's something you expect in a lot of manga. I'm kind of used to it at this point. And the story's good. So I do recommend it, but someone's like, if you were one of the Seven Deadly Sins, which one would you be? And it's funny because you wouldn't think it, but but the character of Lin is very, very small amount, partially based on on Lust from Seven Deadly Sins. Because Lust in Seven Deadly Sins is a puppet doll who doesn't know emotions and is just trying to make friends. And it's very cute, except until it's not suddenly. Esoteric Lin lore. Yeah, this is the Lin lore you never signed up for, but you're totally getting anyways. I guess you have signed. If you're here, you've unintentionally signed up for it. Okay, there, close enough. Do lines will make everything better. That's how this works. Believe in the lines that believe in you. Okay. Nyum. He's angry. He's a angry Geno.
What are these line art noises?
It's the Nyum. We've all signed up to some extent. True. You've opened yourself up to the Lin lore. There's no escaping it now. It approaches. Something, how do you expect to outrun it when it's already here? And we're getting into the real difficult references. Anyone still recognize that? Do people still think about that stuff? Probably not. But yeah, there you go. This is why when Geno showed up and was a puppet, I was like, yo, Geno, let's go. My dude. I was like vaguely aware that he was a puppet, but only when I played the game did I know for sure.
What is this hue? It's more blue, right?
Do not question the hues. Simply use them.
Guys, this drawing is not bad.
Yay!
This green and orange.
Is it working?
Is not too shabby.
Ooh. Aaron, apparently you hit on the right suggestion.
I mean, it's absolutely difficult, but I think it's turning out pretty okay.
Nice. I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna see it at the end of this. I'm gonna work on finishing this shit. Freaking hell. Ah. I expected to draw more things in this time. Okay, go fast, go fast. I was focusing on details again. Don't do that. Ah.
No details allowed.
No details allowed. Just use the lines. There we go. Do other people have favorite Toriyama related characters? That was the prompt. The prompt was something Toriyama related. So I guess you'd have to know. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of stuff that Toriyama has done, right? There's like was it Dragon Quest, I think, is the video game series? He didn't make the series, but he does like the art for it, or maybe it just copies his style. I'm not actually sure. That's a tough one. There's so many. Yeah, I know, right? I had to take some time to think about it too, but Android 18 is the obvious answer. Android 18 is the correct choice, by the way. If you don't pick Android 18, you're wrong. Objectively. I have to tell you this. He teamed up with the series creator to do character designs, I'm assuming? Oh, okay. Yeah, the characters all look like Dragon Ball characters, so you can kind of tell. You're like, that one's the Dragon Ball guy, isn't it? Toriyama art style jump scare. Pretty much. I mean, I'm sure people who played that game knew what they were getting into, right? Most people, I'm assuming. Like, if you signed up to play Dragon Quest and you weren't aware of the fact that it looks like Dragon Ball, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a little strange. There we go. Chrono Trigger is another game he worked on? Oh. Chrono Trigger. I've heard of that, but I don't know anything about it. Dust, do you know Chrono Trigger? I would assume not. Wait, is Dust there?
Hmm?
Oh, Dust is there.
Sorry, I didn't know you were addressing me. No,
oh. I was just asking if you knew. No worries. Didn't realize he did Chrono Trigger. I'm actually, yeah, I didn't know he did anything other than the one that that I already knew about, I guess. Huh, fair enough. If you had 1 month to train for an MMA match, who would you rather have as your coach, Mr. Miyagi or Morpheus? Okay, so Morpheus is who? Wait, is that the guy from, from like The Matrix? Is that the guy from The Matrix? Am I wrong about that? Who's Mr. Miyagi? Oh, frick. Who would I have to train me if I had to do an MMA match? Oh, you know what? Can I pick... Okay, do I have to pick someone who is related to wrestling? You know what I'd do? I'd pick the druid from Asterix. His name is Getafix. And he brews a magic potion that can turn anyone into a one-hit KO obliterator. So I wouldn't need to be trained at all. And I would simply use Getafix's potion. There you go. Like in everything else, I cheese it. Okay, I have to pick someone who's related to MMA. I don't know anything about wrestling. What about like that guy, Mike from Punch-Out? Mike, not Mike Tyson, the other Mike. Wait, is his name Mike? Shit, no, it's Little Mac. Yeah, there we go. Little Mac from Punch-Out. There.
Sorry. Okay.
Little Mac from Punch-Out is probably probably a good one. Mr. Miyagi is the teacher in the Karate Kid. Ooh, I have not seen that. I am behind on my references. I'm quite behind on my references.
There to be more orange, but there's nowhere to put it.
Just stick the orange in somewhere.
Then...
Go watch both Karate Kids. Oh, are they good? You know what I really like? Shaolin Soccer. This is an obscure movie, but it's good. If you haven't seen Shaolin Soccer, I recommend that. I don't actually know what Karate Kid is about now that I think about it. It's about a guy who learns karate, I'm assuming? Like a kid who learns karate, probably. I would expect.
Deduction skills of the century.
Thank you. I know, I'm a genius. I go full, like, Temenos mode. I'm like, yes, Karate Kid. Probably about this kid and maybe karate. Your introduction to Toriyama's art style was Chrono Trigger. Whoa, okay. My introduction to all of anime was Toriyama, so I wouldn't have recognized Toriyama's art style if I hadn't read Dragon Ball first. You saw Dragon Ball Z for the first time on Toonami, specifically Piccolo fighting Frieza. Yo, and you thought, wait, is this a Chrono Trigger anime? I like that. That could be a thing. Do they have a Chrono Trigger anime? No? Chrono Trigger feels like the sort of thing that would get an anime adaptation. I don't know anything about it, it just feels like the sort of thing that would. This Geno nose is stumping me here. It's a block of wood, which I am not used to drawing. And it's being lit up at a really odd angle for a block of wood, too. Which definitely doesn't make this any easier. I think I'll do this, which is kind of cheating, because it shouldn't be dark. It actually should be lit up, considering the angle that it's tilted at. But it just does not look right if it's lit up. See, but that's so wrong. That's incorrect. Ah, I know it is. Frickin'. Okay, you know what? Maybe we can do some combination of shadow and lighting. Maybe... This is how I learn, folks. This is how we learn. Something like this. Okay, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna keep it. Gino the welder. Yeah, he's got like the arc welder in hand. He's ready. I mean, what is a laser gun but just a large welder? Like, that's what it is. Nyum. Okay, there. Close enough. I haven't done the rest of this, but it's very clearly Gino. Alright, next. Let's go. It's not that I don't get to do lighting for this one. I feel like this one kind of needs lighting. Okay, fine. I'll do a tiny bit of lighting because it's supposed to be bright. It won't work otherwise. Here. Let's do some lights. I'm gonna make it super quick. Okay, and then like maybe some here and some here. We're gonna go fast. Like Sonic, god damn it.
It just keeps happening.
Just keeps happening.
I didn't even say anything.
I know. I auto-completed what Dust would have said. God damn it. Friends, Romans, countrymen, I wish you all to blame Dust for the fact that I have now drawn one Sonic character. This is not my fault.
This is a big day for me.
Is it? I'm gonna make this thing brighter. I like his pose. It's like not so fast. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. He's like the policeman of the universe, right? He's here to put people in jail. Go to Star Jail. He's just here to send people to Star Jail where they frickin' belong. Let's go. Okay. Yum. Okay, cool. There, that's like enough. That's enough coloring. Okay. What next? We don't have space for Android 18. Okay, I'm gonna move everything like down a little bit, I guess. Oh, this is gonna merge down, and then we move everything. We select. Okay, group. And then let's just move Gino down, and we'll put Android 18 up here. There. He's just casually saying not so fast to Sage, I guess. Not so fast, Sage. Well, now this makes me want to do lighting on Sage, because I could definitely get this to look better. Ooh. We'll do a little bit of lighting on Sage after this, maybe. If I have some... Actually, wait, let's just... It's gonna be super quick, because I can do lighting and shadows really fast. It's not a problem. So let's just do that now. If it doesn't work, we'll just abandon it. He's awesome. Thanks for drawing him. No worries. I'm glad that I'm glad that you reminded me. I'm surprised I didn't draw Gino. I want to draw a human form Gino at some point. I'm gonna do it. Okay. There's a bit of the red glow. And then we go like this. And then we light up. Close enough. I'll light up this and here. There. And then this whole thing is supposed to be lit up, so there. Better see a Korok with a knife. I mean, the theme for today, apparently, that we have decided on after me choosing 3 prompts and and figuring out that they're all vaguely puppet themed. The theme seems to be like puppets and controlled beings. I don't know if Koroks fit that, but you know, they are made of like wood, right? That's kind of like a puppet. Are Koroks being controlled by the Deku Tree? Have we all been lied to our whole lives? Is this the truth that the Deku Tree doesn't want you to know? Of course. Trust nothing you see. Trust no one. Not even Zelda herself. You'd think you could trust the Deku Tree of all people. But then I come to play Oracle of Ages and Seasons, and the Maku Tree is, like, unreliable as frick. So... Koroks are a hive mind. So you mean when you torture one, you torture all of them? Okay, close enough. Alright, let's move on. Come on. Okay, there. Oh, wait, I forgot. Always draw eye dots. Eye dots are important. There.
Alright, Manus in green, orange, and white.
Yay!
There you go.
Nice. I'm gonna look up Android 18. I feel like I kind of remember what Android 18 looks like, actually. It's been a while, though. Android 18. Why? What are these suggestions? What the frick? What have people been looking up for Android 18? Ah! Me back at it again with the put some pants on, please. Okay, here we go. Ooh, there's some good art for Android 18. Damn. I mean, we all know Android 18 is amazing, so, you know. Okay. Alright. Bets on how fast I can draw Android 18. This is harder than the previous two. Oh no. Ah. But I'm gonna try my best, is what. Wait, Dust, did you finish?
Yeah, I'd say this is done.
Ooh. Okay.
Yay, Manus in green and orange.
Wait, I'm gonna go check out.
Looks like a twisted abomination.
Twisted abomination.
With eyeballs. There you go.
Yay? Question mark?
That's what this is. I mean, yeah, that's what he is.
Ooh.
So
Oh, that's so fancy.
To what Manus is.
Whoa.
What Manus is.
Oh wait, everything is
Did I do
echoing.
it, Aaron?
Hello, echo, 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 echo.
Oh my god, stop it.
Okay, I'll turn it off.
Did I do it, Aaron? Did I do your color palette justice?
It's so good. It's so freaking good. That's amazing.
Thank you. It's all thanks to I would like to thank
yourself.
The art demon that I sold my soul to. Yes.
The art demon that you sold your soul to? Wait a minute.
Bird.
Obscure dust lore. I'd believe that. Maybe I should just do like Android 18's face. I think that's like what we have time for.
We got Nito and we got Manus. I should draw all the other bosses in weird color palettes too.
Oh, how many bosses are there? Are there like a lot?
Oh, there's many, yeah.
Oh.
Maybe like the major bosses. Maybe like the 4 Lord Souls or something.
That
means I would have to draw Seek, who is a blue and white dragon.
Ooh, I know that one, yeah.
So somebody's gonna make me draw it in like red. Oh yeah, Seek gets red. 4 kings are kind of like gray and black and also kind of void colored, so maybe like pink for those guys, or yellow. Yellow could be fun.
You're just making it the hardest possible, aren't you?
And then Aaron, you're always predictable. And then who's the other one? The Bed of Chaos, which is red and fiery, would get. Well, I already did green, so would get maybe like an indigo blue. That would be fun.
Wait, yeah, do like a whole rainbow series. Just all of them.
Huevember, but in...
Huevember, but just Dark Souls bosses, yeah.
But Dark Souls, yeah. I've done themed Huevembers before.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, one year I did, basically all the characters and all my writing, so all my OCs.
Oh, yeah! Wait, I remember that.
Yeah, for... How many days is in November? 30, right? Yeah, for 30 days, all in different colors. Which means I had to assign each character a color, which I know Lin is super into.
I do love that.
and then the next year, I think I did like postage stamps.
Oh, postage stamps. Okay.
Yeah, that was like a like portrait stamps.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then I put like numbers on all of them, and
I think I don't remember if I saw that one.
Smaller.
I remember
maybe
for sure.
That one.
Huh?
Maybe I didn't share that one.
Oh, okay. I know I saw the one with your characters. I don't think I saw the one with the other things. Yeah. I've only done Huevember once, as you know, and I also
you did a good job of it.
I did like a half Huevember. So first of all, I only did every other day.
I mean, the fact that you were drawing every other day.
Well, no, I also took until like I don't know January to finish or something. Like I don't think.
I mean, still, you put everything together and it looked great. So
yeah, it looked nice, yeah. But I mean, it definitely I've improved since then, so that's nice to see. It's Indeed, nice to know that you are on an upwards trajectory. Also, wow, it's like I'm struggling at drawing Android 18. It's just nothing I do gets that specific face shape right. I know what it looks like well enough to kind of judge when it's not correct, too. Okay, well, you know what? We'll go with this. We'll fix it in post, is what we'll do. It'll look good. I love this little cute half jacket thing she's got going on. Like, what is this called? Like crop top jackets? It's an adorable style.
Should I draw Android 18 as well? I don't know who that is. But...
Android 18. You should draw Android 17, who is her brother.
Oh.
I'm kidding. You can pick whatever you want. Draw something you like.
I thought you were kidding about Android 17 being her brother.
No, there is an Android 17, and they're like brother and sister.
That sounded like something trolly somebody would say.
No, that's a literal legit thing. That's my problem, actually. This is kind of looking a little bit like, well, like a guy. Give her a bigger chest. That's how you make up for it.
Oh boy, okay, I see. Alright, yeah. I can see...
Are you enlightened as to the ways of the Dragon Ball? These guys are from the time travel arc, which is what makes them so cool.
Oh.
And you know me and my specific liking of time travel. I am quite a fan. Quite a fan of time travel. Especially when it's done well, and I've got to give Dragon Ball credit for having, like, the best freaking time travel. And since we were talking about Sonic earlier, Heckin' Trunks. Heckin' Trunks is apparently Silver the Hedgehog, so there you go. It's literally a thing. I am not a Sonic fan. Each time I say this, I have to, like, proclaim that I am not a Sonic fan. Not that I don't like Sonic, just that I don't know anything about it. I could be wrong. Okay, this'll do.
Honestly, with all the like swirly, shadowy textures on him and the giant deer-like antlers he's got going on, he looks like drawn in green, he looks like he could be like a forest.
Ooh, yeah, kind of. I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Secret forest boss. What animal would I be in the Sonic universe? Oh, Dust has already drawn me.
Oh yes, I have drawn Lin in the Sonic.
In Sonic,
universe.
yeah. And I would be a robot. I wouldn't be an animal at all.
Yeah, Lin would be one of Dr. Eggman's robots.
Heck yeah. This not only fits my my affinity with robots, it also fits my ability to pick a favorite character that ends up becoming evil.
Actually, no, there's a fair number of Dr. Eggman's robots that have a redemption arc and like join the heroes,
okay.
So
nice.
It's the opposite.
All right.
I don't think I have this folder. Oh, I do have this cute drawing of Sage and Dr. Eggman though.
Ooh. Classic Linbot. Classic Linbot. Always trust the Linbot. Android 18 doesn't smile. She's too cool for that. You know when characters are edgy when they just don't smile.
Yeah.
Alright, close enough.
Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have made I should have damn, with this color palette. I should have done way more orange maybe that would have looked better.
No, I think what do you mean? I think this looked really nice.
But then like if I did the background in orange and then had like orange light contrasting with green shadows, maybe that would have been better. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it looked great.
It's all done.
Can't you like just change it now if you wanted?
Yeah, I could, but that takes effort.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, there's so much horny fan art of this character.
Why?
Not Manus, Android 18.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Still looking
Yeah, if you assumed there was anything less than pages and pages of horny fan art of Android 18, yeah. Easily the
should
hottest character in Dragon Ball.
Is that what I should do? Horny fan art of Manus? Is that what people want?
Apparently that's what people want. How would that even work? Don't do it. The road to horny fan art is a pathway.
There was horny fan art of Seath.
Is there?
He's sexy.
What?
He's got like a full-on chest.
Okay, but like.
And he has tentacles, you know. That's
okay,
well.
Fair. Still. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I prefer them humanoid.
I know, but some people do.
True. I ain't judging though. You prefer what you want, everyone. I ain't about to stop ya.
Just don't put your genitals in something that doesn't
consent.
Yes. There you go.
This is the thing with like, I don't know, like any of the fantasy games with like animal type races. Because I'm always just like, okay, they're cool, but like they'd be cooler if they were human.
Well, that's what you think.
That's what I think. I think a lot of people think the opposite, probably.
I don't know. It's like, no, not necessarily the opposite of that, but most people have, you know, a fascination with animals or some type of animal growing up.
True.
But you just never had that.
Nope.
Yeah,
just skipped right over all of that. So.
Like you're at least interested in one kind of animal. Like like you grow up being interested in like dogs or cats or bunnies or like sharks or dinosaurs or whatever.
Right, and then if you see something like that, you're like, oh, that's cool, and then you can kind of go for it. But yeah, never had that.
Yep, okay, yeah, there is, yep, there is horny Seath art, I can confirm.
Why? Literally, why?
There's actually quite a bit of it, oh no.
What? Who is doing this? Who is coming up with this?
The internet, Lynn.
Okay, yes, but like, of all the people to pick, why Seath? Why a boss that is vaguely dragonish? From a game in which I'm assuming the boss is trying to kill you. I don't know much about Seath, but I'm assuming they're trying to kill you.
Yeah.
This seems pretty standard.
You know, he's crazy, kidnaps women, and experiments on them, so...
Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that helps. God damn it. This is how this works, isn't it? Far be it from me to question humanity's tastes.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
I accidentally clicked. You know how like you want to zoom in on like when you Google search an image and you want to just like
like zoom in on an image.
You see the image results and then you click on one so that you can see it bigger.
Yeah.
But then you like accidentally go to the link that the image was linking to, and then now you have for affinity. What is it? Horny Seath fan art in your search history.
So there's your classic Seath fans.
Show up in your algorithm at some point. Yeah, there we go.
I mean, you're already looking up horny Seath fan art. I think you're already lost.
No, I just literally looked at Seath the Scaleless and scrolled down to see if there was anything.
Okay. Well, you're safe for a bit longer then. I'm just saying, if you want your search history to remain clean.
No. We're already past that point.
God damn it. I'll have you know I'm an upstanding PG-13 person who looks up only good things. That's right, folks. Android 18 is a very PG-13 character. Why is her jacket striped like that? You know, I've never really considered it, but... I don't know, it's a strange fashion choice. I assume if I commented on it to Android herself, she'd probably kill me, but you know.
Is that what she does? Kill people for questioning her dress?
Honestly, yes. That sounds very accurate to like early Android 18. She does later become an upstanding citizen of society, like most villains in Dragon Ball that eventually get converted. Especially the pretty looking villains. Those are the ones you know are gonna be converted. You're like, alright, I'm waiting. I'll bring it on. The prettier a villain, the higher their chance of being converted at some point in a fantasy setting. This is the thing. It's a trope that continues across all of fiction. If you're pretty, you get, I don't know, inroads. If you ain't pretty, you're out. There are definitely characters who the author did not plan on originally making good, who have just, like, people liked them so much that everyone just decided, they're like, alright, this person is now good, I guess. Like in Yu Yu Hakusho, which is like this old manga, one of the main protagonists was apparently not supposed to be a protagonist at all.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And people just liked him a lot.
I guess it also, like, applies more in the field of manga because manga in the classic sense, it succeeds if the readers like what they're seeing, so...
True. It's also serial, right? Which is, like, a difference. If you're writing one book, you're not gonna have chance to take, like, input from fans and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You get... This is what I learned from reading Bakuman.
There you go.
You get, like, feedback every single time an issue goes out, so... yeah.
Yeah, apparently people write in, like, actual reports and stuff. Like, I didn't know that at all.
You write in reports?
Yeah, like, for the manga scene. Like, people apparently can send, like, not only their ratings, but also, like, reviews. I think. Or maybe it's just some mangakas that take, like, input, I guess? I don't know. Because, like, I know, for example, the author of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, runs, like, a little question corner. And people can send him, like, questions. And he, like, answers them.
Sometimes there's, like, at the end of the book, there's, like, a page that you can tear out, fill out, and then send.
Oh.
And the mail. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah.
That might be it. But I feel like in this case, it's like a special question thing. Maybe it's both? I guess, okay, I bet, like, the question thing that you're talking about was how they used to take votes in the olden days, but now it's probably online, isn't it? Maybe it's not.
Probably, yeah.
And back
Who knows
in
how to mail stuff in anymore?
What are stamps? Yeah, it's crazy that there used to be things like, I don't know, like you learn about in the very old times before any of us were born, there were, like, you know, taxes on stamps. And there still is, you know, taxes on everything. But it was very important back then. Ah, you're freaking taxing my stamps. How am I supposed to send information? Now we're like, Internet's there. Everything is sendable.
Alright, it is 8:22 and the music has ended, so I'm about to sign off.
Oh, it's already 8:22? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna work on this a tiny bit more because I want to do just a little more, but
okay.
I won't be long for long. Yeah. You gonna head out, Dust?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out, maybe eat some food and get some rest.
Get some food, get some rest.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty. Goodbye.
Bye.
Guess I'll raid. I'll funnel everyone toward you.
Okay.
Are you gonna be going much longer?
Join. Yeah, like a little bit longer.
No, that's really cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. He's a little sage. I'm trying to go fast. I've not fixed any of the things. There are things I would improve if I were going on this longer, but we don't have time for that.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Bye. Nighty night. It's Dust. Let's go. Wow, Dust, thank you for the raid. Look, Dust is still here, too. Wow.
Oh,
who could have seen this coming? What a surprise. What a shock.
My is over, though.
True.
Alright, I'm gonna go make some food.
Alright, go eat something. Yeah, get some rest.
Everyone in the stream.
See ya. Back when you had to mail in stuff to a magazine for contests. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. If there's a manga artist that manages to use their, like, popularity poll results in their actual manga, like, either if it's to make characters that or people like more popular, or in the case of things like Gintama, just to straight up, there's an entire arc that's just based on the popularity contest held in real life. I love that. I love comics that have interaction from people. I love things that have people voting on stuff or people, like, you know, sending their inputs and the author includes it. That's the best thing. There are definitely ways to make it bad, but when someone does it well, it's insane. That arc was funny. It's the best freaking arc. Yo, guys, if you haven't seen Gintama yet, I highly recommend it. It is one of those things that I wouldn't recommend as anyone's first anime or manga. Like, please have read other ones before you get to it. But I promise you, if you give it a read after reading, like one or two more things, you're gonna find it hilarious. It makes so many good jokes consistently in the middle of serious arcs, which is insane because you don't expect it. But the jokes come anyways, and you laugh at them because they're good. Okay, here we go. Now for eyes. Yeah, for anyone here who hasn't read Gintama, there is an arc where all the characters in Gintama kind of also know that they're in a show, which leads to hilarity more often than not. There's an arc where the characters suddenly wake up one day to find that their popularity poll rankings from the real world are hanging above their heads. And everyone is confused. At first, everyone's like, oh, this is kind of weird, isn't it? But they know it's their popularity poll rankings. And then someone gets the bright idea to try changing someone else's popularity in real time. And it turns out that, yeah, if someone does something embarrassing or ends up in an embarrassing situation, their popularity poll ranking that's hanging above their head drops IRL for them, which is in the, you know, in the anime. And then all the characters start an all-out war where, like, everyone is trying to lower everyone else's rankings by doing things that wouldn't be popular on them, and they're and, like, and the three main characters, by the way, are not ranked 1, 2, and 3. The main character gets first. Gintoki is always first place in the popularity polls. But second and third are from the police faction that is usually kind of an antagonistic force. Not really, but, like, they're kind of like the rivals to the main gang. So numbers 1, 2, and 3, which is 2 policemen and this random odd jobs dude, are, like, holed up in, like, the back room of a factory somewhere, and they're like, we can't let ourselves get out. If we get out, they'll stop us. They'll kill us all. Some characters figure out that they can share their rankings if they all lump themselves together into, like, a gang. So they form, like, a little band thing. It's so funny. Oh, gosh. Only seen clips from the anime, but it seems super funny. It is one of the best freaking animes. I read the manga, actually. I read the manga for, like, many, many years. I kept up with it as it continued. And it finished eventually, as all good things must. But unlike all good things, this one had a great ending. There's so many manga and anime out there where, like, the author is forced to wrap things up, like, super quickly or whatever, and, like, it just ends up being really bad. But yeah, Gintama managed to stave that off as well. I was mightily impressed. That's the thing about a good anime or manga, right? Like, the author has to be able to end it at any time, which kind of sucks. They're being pushed so hard to write something that must hold the attention of people for as long as they can, and then also have to be able to just end it when given the notice, like, okay, like, you're done, you're out. Obviously, the good ones can escape this. Like One Piece, no one's asking Eiichiro Oda to end One Piece anytime soon. He's gonna write that thing as long as he wants to. That or the dreaded oh no, yeah, you're right, frick. Ah, it's the worst when stories just end on a cliffhanger and don't continue. But I guess, okay, here's the thing. What's worse? A story that's on an indefinite cliffhanger or a story with a bad ending? Like, which would you rather have, you know? The thing is, like, so there's this webcomic, it's like a Korean webcomic, so it's a manhwa, and it's called Magician. I read it when it was translated to English back in the day, and it was very good, and I really, really enjoyed it. But one day, the translation stopped, and I was like, and this is like 8 years ago, okay? It's been a while since that happened. So 8 years ago, the translation stopped, and I was like, I wonder what happens next. And I knew it was continuing, but it's all in Korean, and I can't understand Korean, so I gave up. Eventually, about 5 years after that, someone picked it up and translated the rest of it. And I realized why the original person stopped translating it, is because it gets really bad afterwards. I was like, holy shit. This is so terrible. What the frick? Like, to explain what's going on, the main character was this immortal guy, and he wanders the world kind of like helping people at sometimes, but people always call him a villain and like and so on and so forth. And it's a pretty cliche walk the world type of thing, but it's done very well in this one. He picks up these 2 kids. The 2 kids end up being more important than you would expect. You know, the usual storyline. And stuff happened. It was very good. And just as they're explaining why the character is doing all this, the translation ended. So I picked up again at where the original person had continued, or maybe someone else continued translating, I don't know, someone continued translating. And they started right after he finishes explaining why he's there. He's like, okay, I'm here for a reason. This is why I'm wandering the world. I want to bring my wife back to life. She's like paralyzed or something. She's in a coma because my evil twin brother got super mad at me. And he wanted the wife, so he put her in a coma, or maybe he cursed the main guy, and then the main guy ended up accidentally doing something. I don't know. The wife is in a coma, and he wants to bring her back to life. And, like, everything just devolves from there. Like, a bunch of random-ass characters get introduced and don't do anything. All the main characters get super sidelined. One of the two main characters is this girl with, like, magic power inside her or whatever, and she just gets insanely OP for no reason. While the other character, who's this, like, normal boy, but he's, like, a swordsman who's been working hard all his life to try to become good at fighting. He really deserved a power-up, and he gets nothing. He gets, like, essentially sidelined from his main fight. Like, imagine if Zoro was fighting Mihawk, and he's like, this is it. This is where I become the best swordsman in the world. And then, like, I don't know, Luffy just showed up and, like, blasted Mihawk into the sky. Like, that's what happens, and it sucks. I'm like, what the frick? Yeah, and then eventually it ends with the main character committing suicide to bring his wife back to life. And I was like, okay, like, why? Wasn't the point that he's supposed to hang out with her? But, like, you know, now he's dead, though, so he can't. There's gotta be a better way than that. Like, they could have waited. She's still in a coma. Like, you have time. You took 100 years to get here. You can probably find a better way. Lin, what are your thoughts on Fire Emblem Engage? Ooh, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about Fire Emblem Engage. I might have said this. Actually, I have said this before. Humongous Fungus, if you want to hear my full thoughts on Fire Emblem Engage, check out my... I've got a YouTube channel where I only post VODs, but I also do full reviews live. I've got a full review of Fire Emblem Engage, and I talk about exactly what I thought about every part of it. I did a maddening blind run of Engage, for people who may not know. Maddening blind run, also ran the Xenologue, maddening Xenologue run. It's a very, very good game. It's actually really good. Problem is, I can see why people don't like it. The storyline, yeah, you know. Like, it's good. It's just a little cliche, but it's good, you know. It's not bad. But the gameplay is stellar, and the gameplay carries, so. You'd almost rather have a poor ending than a cliffhanger. You think so? I don't know, after reading that shitty-ass magician ending, I was like, I could literally come up with better in my sleep. I can't. I did really like the Xenologue, this is true. By the way, my Xenologue run is amazing. It was so freaking fun. I crashed the game, guys. I managed to crash a game. I crashed the game 4 hours into a, like, multi-hour map. And there was a very specific circumstance that had to, like, you had to do multiple things in a very specific order to get to that crash, and I did all those things. It was so good. I did like the Xenologue, I think it's very good. I think, thing about Engage is that a lot of people kind of... I think some folks kind of expect it to be, some people just jump into it, and I think you shouldn't play the Xenologue if you don't want to, essentially, is what I'm saying. Like, I think it's only fun for some people, like me. I am the sort of person who finds the Xenologue fun. Also, whoa, there's something up with these. It's fine, I'll fix it. Really need to pick it up again. You got stuck on the bridge Xenologue chapter. Ooh, that's chapter 3. So, I can give you a tip, I guess. Tip to anyone playing that. You can reload any of your engages by simply going to the bridge and, you know those, like, mage cannoneers? Don't kill them. Or actually, kill them all, but leave one of them alive. And that one will essentially recharge any of your engages. And then there's, like, also this, like, series of flyers that just comes at you from any point, like, just all the time. There's literal infinite flyers. Okay, they're not infinite, but they feel like it when you're there. And if you use the Soren emblem on anyone with strong magic and enough speed to not get doubled, you'll be able to get past that. So I recommend those two strategies to get through. That's what I did. I did some other stuff too, I will admit. It took a bit of planning for sure, but it was very fun. That one I needed 2 tries on. I usually don't need 2 tries on these maps, but I definitely needed 2 tries on that one, so no worries, it's pretty hard. Thing about internal cliffhangers is that they are the parents of glorious headcanon. Okay, I can kind of get behind that, yeah. But then again, if something has a bad ending, it almost spurs people on to do headcanons more. Because if something has, like, eternally stopped... Okay, the eyes are just not working here for me. What is going on? But yeah, if something has just stopped, usually there's no, like, you're like, oh, okay, that's it then. And then you kind of just keep going. Versus, like, if something could have a better ending, but it doesn't right now, then you're more compelled, almost, to try to draft a better one for it. Okay, this will be fixed when I add shadows. Yeah, this will definitely be fixed when I add shadows. Okay, we're good. Have to give that a try. Yeah. If you want to, I've got the VODs. Check out my VODs. Oh shit, hold on. Wrong layer. There we go. Check out my VODs. If you want to, it's !YT VODs for the link to that if anyone's interested. I have indeed done my blind playthrough of all those things. Was going to pick up Unicorn Overlord, but it's too new for you to know if you like it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I recommend it, but if you wanna see more, I will be playing that. Gonna be playing that tomorrow, actually. I think what I'll do is I'll be playing Sacred Stones on Wednesdays, and that gives me like a good balance between Sacred Stones and the other games. So it'll be Wednesdays, Sacred Stones days. There we go. Setting up for a sequel where the wife travels the land to bring her husband back to life. Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't even say everything that was bad about that. Most of the main characters either die or like end up with just unsatisfying endings. And the worst thing is the two main characters here, like there's like a young girl and a young boy, the two kids that the big, you know, okay, I guess there's like a main protagonist guy, he's the immortal guy, and then he's got these two children that accompany him, and they grow up, right? So now they're like adults. Like they grow up over the course of the series. So they were adults even as the thing was going on. For their final battle, they were both adults. There's like a girl and there's a guy, right? And the guy has had a crush on the girl for like ages and ages. And he's like, they're childhood friends. He's always loved her. And the girl kind of shows signs of liking him back, but not really, because she has a crush on this immortal dude. You know, the one with a wife. That he's spending 100 years to bring back to life. This is a bad crush, my girl. And not only is she so extremely overpowered that she like kind of finishes that dude's final fight for him, she also freaking rejects him at the end. It's so bad. I was like, no. Like, not even in like a, hey, I don't like you that way type of way. She's just like, you know, no, I've always liked immortal guy. So, you know, maybe there's some way to bring him back to life. Because remember, immortal guy just committed suicide to bring his wife back to life. Like, that's how much he loves his wife. Alright, yeah, it was a terrible ass story ending. I didn't freaking... And then the kid is like, oh, okay, alright then. And then the girl's like, bye, I'm gonna leave to find a way to bring the immortal guy back to life. And then she just leaves. I was like, what the frick? Who thought this was good? Okay, there we go. What color eyes does Android... Okay, she has like blue eyes. That's good. I can do that. Just barely have the time energy to pick up a new game at the moment, so you think you'll stick to completing the Xenologue on your second run of Engage before picking Unilord up? That's fair. That's valid. I'm actually glad. I think more people should play Engage. It's such a good game. It's so freaking good, guys. It's amazing. Just play Engage. Give it a shot. You'll like it. Are you sure that wasn't a cliffhanger ending? That's not a cliffhanger. It's just bad. Because you don't want the guy to come back to life at that point. You're like... I mean, like, I guess it would be fine if he came back to life. But why did he have to kill himself to begin with? It just felt like a cop-out. And the wife is there, I guess. You know, she's chilling. And she doesn't show any signs of going on a quest to bring her husband back to life because the author apparently forgot or something. I don't freaking know. It was such a good comic, though. For a long time, it was a very good comic. Wonder how much the novelty of a game being new impacts the experience. That's a good point. I think Unicorn Overlord, so I'm not going to rate the entire game yet. I can say that up until what I've played so far, the beginning was very, very fun. Where I am right now, I guess I'm a little over-leveled, but not by design. I think the game should be harder. Just a little. And I don't mean like add weird constraints or anything. I just mean like maybe make it harder to gain levels or, I don't know. Have people take less damage against people they're not effective to, or something like that, maybe? Okay, this is not working. Why? Why isn't it working? Actually, this kind of works. We can fix this. There. Realizing that you... Okay, here we go. Realizing that you don't actually plan to play your massive backlog of games and it's making you reassess what games you're interested in. That's valid. I mean, yeah, everyone has a ton of games they want to play, right? That's a problem. What difficulty are you playing on? Are you asking me? Or are you asking Sentinel? I am playing on Expert. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. So I started playing Unicorn Overlord, and on my first stream, you know, it starts you off with like this is the difficulty selector. And I didn't even read that shit. I went straight for the hardest one. I was like, this is fine. And sure, it took me a bit to learn the ropes, but I think now I've got it a little bit, you know? But there could be a huge difficulty spike later on, so I'm not gonna count, not gonna say the whole game is easy. I think it's gonna potentially get a lot harder, so who knows. It seemed too simple in the wrong ways and complex in the wrong ways for you. You don't like micromanagement if you can get away with it, and Unicorn Overlord seems to thrive on that. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, it does require a bit of micromanagement, for sure. Okay, so there's levels of micromanagement. You don't need to be resetting your units every level, but you do need to be resetting your party compositions every level, if I believe. Like, I think you can pretty much leave the programming on the people you have it, but, I mean, I don't need to now, because I'm playing, like, easy levels. But usually you want to, like, change up your party composition. If you're playing a hard level, you're definitely gonna have to do that, yeah. Tom Rolls keeps an Excel sheet of games. Heck yeah. I actually keep a list of games I need to play as well. We also have a community list, by the way, if anyone here has not checked out the Discord. I've got a Discord. Type in !Discord to get a link to that. And on that, in the important stuff link, you will find a link to all of us, or as many of us who have wanted to put in their viewpoints, which is a good number of us. Yeah, go add in any tactics games that you either have played before or have heard about, and put your ratings in there. I highly recommend it because I'm trying to make that sheet. Trying to make that sheet collect all the games we know about, which is apparently a good number of them. I actually didn't know there were so many tactics games out there, and then the more I hear from you folks, the more I realize how much I have left to play. So good. Yeah, I recommend that. There's also a Fire Emblem quiz on there for people who are confident in their ability to name Fire Emblem people off the top of their heads. Okay, this Android 18 is not coming out the way I want it, to be honest. This isn't working great, guys. Oh no. If I had like a bit more time to outline properly before going into the coloring, I think we would have been able to do this, but this ain't working well. Like, I can definitely do better than this. I can definitely do better than this, but oh well. Such is the way. Which channel is it? Should be Important Stuff is the name of the channel. I believe. Should be way near the top. Right next to the joining screen. And there should be 2 links there. Just started one of those up, actually. But yeah, there's a list of a bunch of tactics games in there. Please do add anything you don't know yet. Put some rankings in. I think the current winning game is probably Triangle Strategy because my stream is very biased towards people who like Triangle Strategy. Wait, I think someone brought down the ranking of Triangle Strategy. I don't know who it was. I'm not gonna call them out, but I'm just saying. Tisk tisk. How dare you rate it a 9 and not a 10? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please do put your actual ratings in. If you don't like Triangle Strategy, please go for it. I'm not gonna judge. But we in this stream only like Triangle Strategy. Can you draw Kagetsu? No worries if not. I'm almost out of time. I'm not gonna be able to draw Kagetsu. There's no way. Also, this is, as I said, this is not really working great. Like, I know what I wanted out of this drawing, and this is not it. I like the Gino and Scarlet, or not Scarlet, Sage, though. They look cute. We'll just focus on those. So I'm gonna just finish this up real quick. Did the FE 1-8 quiz, and man, you got a disappointing score. It's hard, isn't it? So I've said this before, folks, but we are pretty close, actually, to the next sub-goal. We're decently close, at least now, I think. I actually don't know how close we are, because I can't see the thing. But, but we're decently close to the next sub-goal. And at the next sub-goal, I have promised I will do the Fire Emblem quiz live. It's 25 minutes. List all 320 playable characters from the modern Fire Emblem games, the ones that most of us have played. And if I fail, I have to do it again. I am confident-ish in my ability to get it, to ace it, to get all 320. And then I'll also get glasses. It's a combined sub-goal. I get glasses, you get to see me suffer. Glasses are cool, folks. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyone here wear glasses? Join the glasses crew. I wear glasses outside, but usually when I'm streaming I don't need to. But nowadays it's starting to get to the point where I'm like, I freaking need them. You say that, but then you'll spend 3 minutes trying to remember the name of the protagonist in FE1. Well, the good thing is... I mean, as we all know, the protagonist in FE1 is Marth, but also... the good thing is, I am doing the modern FE game, so that's... hold on. 9, 10, 13, 14, 16, 17, and Fire Emblem Heroes, yeah. There's also a quiz on the old ones, that's FE1 through 8. If you want to take that, be my guest. I have not played games 4 and 5, so I cannot ace that, because I literally haven't played the games. I have played most Fire Emblem games. I am missing 4 and 5 now. Wow, that's so weird, because I've almost finished 8. This is strange. I'm so used to saying I've played almost every Fire Emblem game. I'm missing 4, 5, and 8. Like, I'm used to saying the 8 there. But we're near the end of Sacred Stones, kind of. Like, we're getting there. I think I could probably name most characters from Sacred Stones if I really had to, but it would take me some time. Glasses crew. Yeah, glass is good. I mean, keep your eyesight, folks. Do not undo your eyesight. That's true. The names in FEH are complicated, and that's part of the it's part of the fun. I've replaced the characters with their, you know, the English things that look similar, because you don't need to type the, what I'm saying is you don't need to type the, like, Thorn character or anything, okay? Like, just put TH in there, you'll be fine. Yeah, I recommend people taking the quiz, it's fun. Because you think you remember all the Fire Emblem characters, and then you look at it and you're like, oh shit. There's a lot of people in Radiant Dawn. Some of them are easy, though. Like, if I miss anyone from Three Houses, I'm a fake fan. I say that, but the last time I did this, I missed Gilbert. Then again, Gilbert deserves to be missed. We don't need Gilbert in this series. Now that there's a Gilbert and a Unicorn Overlord, we need to start crossing over them headcanons. Oh gosh. This is just the worst. I know I can make this look better, but it would take so much time that I don't currently have. And I said I'd go fast. Ah. So here we go. Like Fire Emblem for the characters, but as far as strategy goes, XCOM outclasses for you? Oh, okay. You like the faster paced nature of it. Ooh. You might like Engage, actually. You might like Engage a decent amount. Engage reminded me more of, well... I've played one level of XCOM 2 with a friend. So I don't know much about XCOM. But Engage kind of felt more similar to it, at least, than the other Fire Emblem games. My problem with XCOM is just, it's more unfair. Things are much more random. You can't rely on anything, which makes it difficult to plan strategy at all. You kind of just have to build powerful units and send them in, which I don't like in a game. I think it should be more about, like, strategy. But it's a good game series for sure. Still not sure why Gilbert exists as a playable character. Same. What is Gilbert's purpose in life? Like, what is the dude doing? Instead of Gilbert, we should have had, well, multiple people, I guess. But the real one is that girl from... Judith, I think is her name? We should have had Judith. Like, why is Gilbert there? Heck, I would have taken playable Rodrigue. Like, it's fine. At least you can play them in Hopes, right? You can play them in Hopes, can't you? Maybe you can't. I don't know. You tried the bridge map about 5 times before you beat it with like 1 unit left. Ah, it's hard, isn't it? I agree. Yeah, I think I did all my things deathless, but I did use time crystals. I did use time crystals, so... that helps, usually. I think I might have even done the final level in the Xenologue Deathless. Oh wait, I think I got Madeline killed for entirely avoidable reasons. Like, on the last turn, I accidentally got Madeline killed, and then I was like, alright, I'm not gonna go back for this, and then I went ahead and killed. XCOM is about adapting to the inevitable failures and preventing as best you can. That's fair, but it means you're not planning ahead, and I do prefer the games where you can plan ahead. I think that's usually something I like. I should be able to look at a map and say, okay, this is what I want to do in this map, and then if it doesn't go well, I'll do something else. But usually in XCOM, it's like, it doesn't matter what you want to do, something's gonna happen, and then you're gonna have to plan around it. I have not played any of the Valkyria Chronicles games, actually. I have not played any of those. Haven't even heard of that, actually. Valkyria Chronicles. That sounds good. I like that. Cool name. Is there some trick to the not strong dragon girl in the Xenologue? Do you mean Nell or do you mean Nil? Nil is a guy, but, I mean, he looks kind of girly. I could see people calling him a girl. Maybe if I shape away some of Android 18's hair, this will work. Yeah, just cut it out. The guy, lol. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Nil is a guy. Is there some trick to him? Depends. How far are you in the game, Sentinel? Which emblems do you have? That does matter, by the way. It really does matter which emblems you have access to. I think I did all the levels except for the final one before I had any of the new 6 emblems back. Nil sucks. Nil can be used with Micaiah, is what I was going to suggest, essentially. If you have Micaiah, throw Micaiah on Nil. It's fine. Everyone can use Micaiah. Nil is no exception. I won't say anything else. I will not say anything else. Yeah, for those of you who watched me play Engage, Rafal is my favorite character, so... Nil is actually horrible dead weight. You're best off giving him Micaiah for staffing. Yep, I agree. Yeah, so I did not have Micaiah when I did all of the Xenologue, so I did not use Nil at all. I think I had Nil do Corrin, so if you don't have Micaiah, go for Corrin. Pretty much the only backup option he can do. Anyone can use... Well, the dragons can use Corrin well. But it is kind of a waste to put Corrin on him, because Corrin has some other good skills you don't get to use with him. Yeah, and then I did get Micaiah for the last one, by the way. I do need to clarify that. So essentially I got all the way through level 5. I did all of them. Maddening Blind, didn't look anything up. Had to try twice on the third one, though, so I will admit. I had to give it a second try. But I got to the end, I finished the 5th battle. And then the 6th one. Oh, the 6th map of the Xenologue. Oh, I love it so much. So good. Ah, it's amazing. I think a lot of people hated the 6th map of the Xenologue, but I thought it was amazing. There should be light here. Okay, I'm just gonna add lights and call it a day, I think. This ain't ideal. This ain't ideal. Love the Valkyria Chronicles aesthetic, even though you've never played the game. I actually don't know anything about the game. Yeah, is the aesthetic good looking? I'm assuming it is. What's it look like? Wait, is Valkyria Chronicles the one with, like, anime girls and tanks, or am I wrong about that? I think Errant has played that or something. If it's the one with anime girls and tanks. Yeah, even that looks bad. Oh no. Every now and then, folks, your drawing skill just leaves. Falls right out the window. Vanishes to another plane. There are anime girls and there are tanks. Yeah, I think that sounds right. It's not girls and panzer. I don't know what that is. Is that another thing with anime girls and tanks? Are there many of these? Is this a common aesthetic? I did not know it was common for the anime girl and tank thing. Played VC3 and enjoyed it, but didn't actually finish it? Oh, okay. I think Errant finished one of the Valkyria Chronicles games. I vaguely remember hearing about that. I have not seen it or played it myself, so I can't really judge. It just doesn't seem my style, I'll admit. Not really too much of a fan of the anime girls and tanks thing, I guess. It's weird, because I love sci-fi novels. You'd think I'd like sci-fi games, too, but I just haven't played things like XCOM. I don't know. It seems like XCOM would be right up my alley. Oh, heck yeah, this song. The best song. So it seems there's a lot of these things with anime girls and World War II type weapons, okay? I suppose that kind of makes sense. I won't question it. You would definitely recommend XCOM before VC. Okay, I don't know if I'm even gonna play XCOM, to be honest. Do I own XCOM or XCOM 2? No. Oh, and by the way, before anyone asks, people have gifted me games. Thank you so much for doing it. If you gift me a game, it does not guarantee that I play it. So I just want you all to know this. Do not, do not expect. But I appreciate the games I've been gifted, and I have played a good number of them. I have indeed streamed some of them, indeed. You know who you are. Thank you, Tom Rules, for funding my Super Mario RPG experience. Anime Girls and Tanks is kind of a genre. Valkyria has a kind of ink sketch aesthetic. Oh, okay. Alright, I do like that. I do like the ink sketch aesthetic. That sounds cool. Metal Slug is getting a tactics game? Ooh. Metal Slug. Metal Slug. I have not heard of that. Is it about metal slugs? No, I'm kidding. Slug is in bullets, yeah. This ain't ideal. Android 18 there kind of matches the Valkyria art style. Really? I'm gonna assume they're doing better than my. This is kind of shitty, guys. I know I can do better than this. This kind of sucks. I like the other two. I think they have some style to them, but there's something off about this. Multiple things off about this, and I can't figure out what they are. If I could, I'd fix it, you know. There really are a fair number of anime featuring girls and tanks. Yeah, what do you know? It's, someone out there's got a fetish. I won't judge. Metal Slug is an old school shoot 'em up side scroller arcade game. Whoa. And now there's a tactics version for it. Okay. That seems like an odd thing to make into a tactics game, to be honest. Like, side-scroller to tactics isn't really the pipeline I usually see. But okay. Not a criticism. Thank you for thank you for clarifying that, but I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya. There's something off. I can't tell what it is. I'll know later. Later, when stream is over, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna be like, oh, that was the thing that I could have done that would have fixed this. And then I'm gonna be like, why didn't I do that? No, because I didn't notice it. Duh. In your art noob opinion, you think they all look wonderful. Why, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does always take effort for artists to share their works. Humongous Fungus added your ratings to the sheet. You apologize about... don't do it! Don't do it! Guys, we're banning Fungus from chat. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Banished, yeah, absolutely banned. Did you finish the game, Humongous Fungus, by the way? I must ask. I ask because then I'm gonna add a separate category for... You must spread XCOM supremacy. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. But still, everyone knows Triangle Strategy is the best game. Time to make this shiny. She's a robot, she can be shiny. There's only 2 XCOM games, right? And one of them's got like a DLC. I know this because my friend was playing the DLC, I believe. What about rectangle strategy? Yeah, you'd think with a company called Square, they'd prioritize quadrilaterals, but apparently no. Taste. You got like 10 chapters in and then realized it wasn't a choose your own adventure, it was a Helix. Yes, it is, and I love that. I thought it was awesome. My problem with Tactics Ogre was that the choices are so different that there's only like 4 of them, and the options are like... There's very clearly a good answer and a bad answer for every single one of the 3 questions you come across in Tactics Ogre. I think they take on too much, trying to make their story choosable. I loved the way the Helix structure worked in Triangle Strategy because, in the end, your decisions really do matter. Oh, okay. So the unique and personalized experience is more about getting the golden ending, in my opinion. For me, it's like... I think it's something that, like, once you figure out... You can look it up, too. You don't have to figure it out on your own. But, like, once you know what leads you to the golden ending, it's like, oh, I see why this specific series of events could take you to this specific place. It makes so much sense. The cell shading is kind of halfway between in-game Skyward Sword and the Earth-Tone character arc of Final... Oh, okay, alright. Interesting, okay. That is an interesting style to draw in. I could see that being good, though, yeah. You did manage to find the key on your first playthrough. Wait, what? What key? What twist? There's a twist? Triangle strategy has twists? What? Oh, wait, I remember the twist now. Yeah, if you go home. If you go home, you'll find the twist. So actually, for those of you who weren't here back in the olden days when I was streaming Triangle Strategy, oh, the important key for the golden ending. Oh. Well, you need lots of things for the golden ending. You need to make specific decisions at, I think, 5 separate chapters? You gotta do the right thing. And then you also have to not burn the village, but you know. Yeah, so I actually, I ended up on golden ending on my first try, which I would not recommend for anyone playing Triangle Strategy. Please do play the game, make the decisions you want to make. What I did was I made decisions by popular vote. I had people on stream voting on what decision they wanted to make. And it turns out that, that many people, at least one person in every decision I made was pushing for golden ending, which was really cool and just goes to show... it was a great social experience, like a little tiny social experiment with a few people in it, where we found out that the average of a lot of people is gonna lead you to golden ending, because all the people who know about golden ending were pushing for it, and all the people who weren't were scattered on other votes. It was nice. Of course, this is like my first game I ever streamed, so I didn't have too many people participating in these votes, but it was really fun to see. And yeah, and I ended up fulfilling the conditions on accident, so we went golden ending first try. It's a very fun tactical challenge. I recommend, but I do recommend playing other routes first, because there are things that don't make much sense in the story unless you've played some other routes and kind of know why they're happening, and you're like, oh, that's why, and it makes so much sense. But yeah, you know. That I figured out after playing through the second time. You wish Fire Emblem games had more personalized endings. Well, okay. It makes no sense that your bench warmers get the same hero's welcome your core guys did. Well, they usually don't, right? Fire Emblem usually has personalized endings for every character. I don't know what you mean, Sentinel. I feel like that's there. The decision-making was the best part of that game for you. You didn't really mesh with the combat. Oh, okay, my combat was my favorite part. Yeah, okay, actually that makes sense, because Fungus, I believe from what you've told me, you prefer games in which you can kind of build up powerful units and send them into battle. In that case, I recommend things like Tactics Ogre. But Triangle Strategy, even Fire Emblem Engage to some extent, are not going to be like that, and kind of same for Unicorn Overlord, actually. I would put those in different things. Like Unicorn Overlord, Triangle Strategy, and Engage are games in which you can't build a unit that's good at everything. Wait, I take that back with Engage. You totally can build a unit that's good at everything. It's less about the unit building in those two games. And more about kind of like using the units you have optimally. Yeah. Versus Fire Emblem, most other Fire Emblem games. Engage included, actually. I'll give it to Engage. Especially things like Three Houses. And I think XCOM also falls under there, where it's not about finding, you know, different units and using them creatively. It's more about building the right units to begin with. Which is fair. People can like tactics games for any of those reasons. Oh gosh. This lighting isn't correct either. Damn it. There's so many things wrong about this, and I know they're there. They have paired endings. Yeah, they have paired endings in Fire Emblem. Is that what you meant, Sentinel? I want a post-game, like a proper post-game in Fire Emblem. There's only ever been like 1 or 2 proper post-games in Fire Emblem. They don't usually do that. The Zelda series has had a grand total of 1 post-game. No game in the Zelda series has post-game, except for Oracle of Seasons and Ages, apparently. Which are some of the last ones I'm playing right now. Maybe something like this could be more accurate, I guess. Maybe not. Okay, this looks a little better. Just a little. Like the unit building in Three Houses because it tricked you into building everyone into what they're good at. Really? The best thing in Three Houses is just all Wyvern Knights. But also true, yeah. Not optimal, but like the way to go in Three Houses is definitely like the game will tell you, like characters will show up when you're teaching. Like Linhardt will be like, oh, you know, I wish to train more in Faith so I can be good at healing. And you're like, that sounds great, Linhardt, let's do it. And it's nice. Unless you count DLC for Breath of the Wild. I wouldn't count DLC as postgame. It doesn't happen after you finish Ganondorf, right? In that case, you could count DLC for a lot of the other games. Not even DLC, but like Palace of the Four Swords is kind of like a DLC-ish for A Link to the Past. The new version. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for now. This isn't perfect, but it's alright. It's alright. We did what we could. Android 18 is definitely... There's something off. I can't tell what it is, but it's fine. It's fine. This was supposed to be kind of quick anyways. But yeah, I like what we've done here. But we're gonna end today. Thank you so much for stopping by, folks. Let's go raid somebody. Let's give somebody a raid. Who are we gonna raid today? I don't know. I think Aaron's probably streaming. Aaron usually streams at about this time, right? Yep. We've got an Errant on the lines. Let's go ahead and give Errant that raid. If you don't look up that Wyvern Knights are really good, you probably won't figure out how good they are on your own until you've... yeah, actually, same. Because I played Crimson Flower first. And in Crimson Flower, there are no characters who are, there aren't any characters that look like they should be Wyvern Knights, so I actually didn't have any flyers at all. Because I wanted to use the most canon class for every character. That's something I just enjoy doing. So, Petra Mortal Savant, which is a terrible idea. Don't use Mortal Savant, it's a shitty class. Oh, man. Good times. You made Ferdinand a Wyvern Knight. Yeah, see, that's valid, but I had to go Cavalier on him because it was just more canon, you know? Art's beautiful as always, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Little sketches for today. Make sure to eat, drink water, and sleep. I turned that back on all of y'all. Make sure to eat, drink water, and sleep. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. And tomorrow, yeah, I'll be back at 5 p.m. PT, playing Unicorn Overlord. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, see you there, folks. Bye.